Oh, man, so much here at the very beginning of the show. First of all, Fester, did you see Laser Larry on the bridge on the way in? Yeah, we saw. Andrew saw Laser Larry. Andrew, what time? You roll in early. I was on the bridge about 5:30, 5:20, 5:26, and I saw Laser Larry. Andrew, what time did you roll in across the bridge?
This would have been around 4:40.
All right, so 4:40. That's even earlier. Laser Larry was working early on that FDOT construction zone, work zone grant, trying to find speeders on the Howard Franklin. So that was southbound. I saw Laser Larry southbound with Michelle just a few minutes ago. And also keep in mind that Operation Southern Slowdown, that started yesterday as well. So, Laser Larry was even out there before Southern Slowdown was on. So, Festa, did you see Laser Larry? By the way, Laser Larry is a Tampa PD motorcycle cop that's been working the bridge, really early, kind of regularly, looking for speeders. And he was on the side, and his lights were still on. So I think that he had just pulled somebody over, probably stroked him a ticket.
Yeah.
And then they were already on their way, and he was just kind of getting reset. So, Fester, did you see?
Laser Larry must have been on his smoke break when I went over the bridge.
So you did not see Laser Larry, unless he was hiding in the shadows.
There's not a lot of shadows to hide in on this wide open bridge. I think he positions himself right over the hump.
Right.
So you're speeding, and by the time you get over the hump, he tags you, and you can't do much about it.
We saw him before the hump. Every time I've seen Laser Larry, it's been well before the hump. You don't want to get into Pinellas. He's TPD. He's got to work, Tampa, work Hillsborough. He does go to Pinellas to do a turnaround. I've seen him do the turnaround as well to head northbound. Anyway, so Laser Larry's out there. I wanted to give a little toot on the horn.
Yeah, give him a little toot.
A little. Don't mess with my toot or whatever that. Remember that silly song?
Tutu? Don't mess with my tutu?
Was it toot? Oh, I think it was toot.
I thought it was like tutu, like my like a ballerina dress.
I don't know. And man, you got a mess to clean up, dude.
What a mess!
Hold on, I'll get to that in a second. First, though, Michelle, I have not heard back about the lights in the garage.
Okay, I'll text someone else I know.
Well, text them right now. Do it right now. I hope the car's not running. All right, so little situation as we're driving in this morning. We're leaving the neighborhood, and Michelle actually noticed this first. We're leaving the neighborhood, and there's a house where they've got a couple of garage doors, and they're glass garage doors. So they're not like a standard, like a wood garage door or an aluminum metal garage door.
Could you see inside when it's illuminated?
Yeah, well, hang on a minute. So you've got plenty of garage doors that have windows. Just ask Banco. If you want a garage door with windows, just get a hold of Banco, one of our great advertising partners here on the MJ Morning Show. But this house in my neighborhood, their garage, the whole garage door is mostly glass. Like it must be metal framed, but all of the panels are like I think it's a glass or an acrylic. Anyway, it's opaque. So you can't see into the garage and really discern anything really inside. It's like, it's like a heavy smoke. Yeah. It's like opaque, right? The taillights are on inside the garage. Oh. So you could see clearly that there was blurred
red orbs.
Red orbs, yes, from the taillights in the garage. And we've never seen this before. Oh. So the first thing that Michelle's like, oh, the taillights are on. The car's on in the garage, and the garage is closed. And, instantly I'm like, man, I hope the car's not running. And they're all getting gassed up with carbon monoxide in there. So I passed the house, but then, I'm like, oh, man, I better check. So I put it in reverse, Tear. So I put it in reverse. And went back to the house, and I kind of nosed into their driveway and walked up to the garage, and I put my ear to the garage just to make sure the car wasn't running. You know, somebody forgot to, turn off the car. It's running. The lights are on. And I couldn't hear anything. And then I'm like, man, maybe it's an electric and they're charging it. I don't know, really. I don't know the car inventory that they have. Now, I know the guy in a cursory fashion. I mean, I see him in the neighborhood, like when I'm walking, doing my exercises in the neighborhood. I see him, maybe once a week, twice a week or so. He and his wife, I'll see them out on a walk as well. I'll see him walking the dog, and we're very cordial. I mean, I know him. He knows me. I guess I can name. Can I say his first name?
I wouldn't.
Okay, all right. Well, that was very, very, very quiet. I couldn't hear what you said. What?
I'm just saying, no, I wouldn't.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
all
there's
right.
no reason to,
Yeah.
to talk about this
All
guy.
right, fine.
But it's the
So-
bigger issue of having a car running in your garage.
Yeah.
That's not good,
All
right?
So
No.
I didn't have his cell number, so I checked my directory. And, I thought maybe I had. I don't have it, but somebody else I know in the neighborhood, another neighbor of mine, is kind of good friends with him. So I texted my friend, "Hey, do you have Zippy's phone number because Michelle doesn't want me to use the actual name. Do you have his phone number? We just noticed that his lights were on the garage, and my friend did not text me back.
Yeah, he's asleep.
Yeah, well, I did that at like 5:21 this morning, 5:22 this morning is when I did that,
Dude.
and I haven't heard back. I hope that it's something as simple as, but also, they could come out and their car could be dead if the lights have been on all night long.
That's the good news.
Yeah. So
I'll take a dead car any day of the week.
hang on a minute. Then getting carbon monoxide up good, or so what should I have done? Should I have pounded on their door? Should I have rang the doorbell at 5:21 in the morning? Hey, your lights are on in your garage.
I mean, they need some awesome Ring camera video of MJ walking up to the door.
I mean, what should I have done?
Yeah.
What would you do?
Well, I was thinking about that as you jumped out of the car to listen, to see if, and I was like, should we go ahead and pound on the door? But it is only 5:20 in the morning, and
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
We'll say a lot of cars are very quiet as they're idling.
Should I have? I mean, hope nothing happened. I mean, what if? And then in South Tampa tonight, we have, I mean,
Yeah.
I would.
But we are kind of we're like that. Like one time we came home really late one night, and another neighbor had her garage door completely open, and we knew that there was not a husband at the home,
And
and so
you
we
wanted me to steal the weed whacker.
Yeah, I was like, go in there and get that.
No, she-
And so we, again, I think we didn't have her number, and I forget how we got in contact with. I don't think you pounded on the door because we knew she was home alone. We knew somebody who knew her. We were like, can you call her and let her know?
Yeah,
and
but-
so she was so appreciative. I mean, she sent us flowers the next day. She was like, thank you so much for being such a great neighbor. So,
Yeah.
it's just that thing. It just caught my eye when we were leaving. Those lights are never on. It's like when you see a car you don't normally see in the morning.
Yeah. So, a little dilemma this morning. Should I have rung the doorbell or pounded on the door? Hey, I mean, should I have been better safe than sorry? Or, I mean, I did not. I texted a friend of ours in the neighborhood that knows this family, and I said, hey, let them know the lights are on in the garage, and I do not have a response back. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I guess so. And then you got a mess to clean up, Fester.
What mess do I have to clean up?
What mess do you have to clean up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the dog?
Yeah. Yep.
I put. How many ladies? How many ladies do we have? Do we have Kenny Rogers?
Yeah, where the hell's Kenny Rogers?
Lady.
Dude, did you not put Kenny Rogers up there?
That's my favorite lady song.
That's the first one I asked for.
Lady.
The first one I asked for was Kenny Rogers' Lady.
That's a lot of ladies.
I've got Styx. I got the Little River Band. I got the Commodores, Lionel Richie. I got Aerosmith. That's the more obscure one. I don't have
lady.
The first one I asked for, Andrew, was Kenny Rogers. Yeah, you got a mess to clean up with Lady.
Dude,
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
you to know I orchestrated the perfect landing for Lady. Once I got all the information, there was a little bit
Yeah.
of coordinating between people, but she is possibly happier than she's ever been.
All right,
Great.
So hold on. We have an update on Lady the dog and the whole mess with the woman from Palm Harbor that sent a threat to a guy. I will kill you. I have a bullet with your name on it.
That's what women do.
Yeah, that's Tammy Brown, right? She's in the Pinellas County lockup while the neighbor D, a listener of the MJ Morning Show, ended up with her dog. I mean, what a crazy story.
We're in it.
And Fester's in the middle of it.
You're in the middle of it.
Okay, but you're the one who messed it up.
Ow!
All right, well, we'll explain. You've ruffled some feathers and hurt some feelings. Let's put it that
By
way.
whom?
Yeah. Where the hell's Kenny Rogers?
Lady.
All right, back in a sec.
We'll get Kenny. We'll get Kenny.
We will get into the Lady the Dog saga, which continues later on this morning. Don't miss a moment.
Good morning. Traffic looks pretty good around.
things that you really should wash your hands after touching. 3 things. Wash your hands after touching. And I was looking for Fester on the list, but he wasn't on here.
I mean, anytime anybody touches me, they should completely just take a boiling bath.
You know, you should go into one of those like decontamination tents, you know, like in like the movie Outbreak or something, you know, the decontamination.
I don't understand why people don't wear white hazard suits around me at all times with the gas mask.
Michelle, could you guess 3 things that you should really wash your hands after touching? What would pop up? I mean, and listen, there are many more things than 3, but I found this list, and these are, you know, obvious, you know, things.
Well, definitely some kind of a door handle.
But they've narrowed it down to just 3.
I'm going to guess that one of them is like an electronic device, like your phone or if you have like a touch screen for something, or your mouse, like we used to have the mouse, and people used to say, wash your hands after that.
Is the mouse one of them?
No,
I'm about to say, it seems like a really
antiquated thing.
Yeah, weak guess.
They're still out there.
No offense to you. I mean, I use one
None
every day.
taken, Fester.
You called my wife's guess weak?
Yeah, it was a weak guess.
Yeah.
I instantly felt like the butt.
Oh, man.
Like the bathroom. After you go to the bathroom, you always wash your hands.
Touch your bud.
It's true.
I mean,
You know, that should be on the list. Well, like I said.
It's not on the list?
I said.
what kind of schlock list is this?
I said I've got a list of 3 things.
You couldn't make it 4?
But I also said that there are a lot of additional things that you can touch that you should probably wash your hands after touching.
How lazy is the writer of this story?
Pretty freaking lazy. To only have 3 items. That's it. It's a light list. All right, number 1, pin pads. So like ATM or you know, any like the touch screens. So when you make a purchase at a store, if you touch the pin pad, wash your hands.
They're disgusting.
Yeah, those things are nasty. You swab one of those things, oh my God, the crap that would be growing in a petri dish. And the heebie-jeebies, man. It would. The culture would probably start growing instantly.
No question.
No incubating. It would just start growing immediately. All right, so pin pads, wash your hands. Number 2 on this very light list, grocery cart handles. You know, that's amazing to me. You know, I sometimes will just kind of watch people that grab the carts out of the cart corral or, you know, inside the vestibule of the supermarket. They just grab the cart and go. And I'm always looking for the Purell Sani Wipe station. Remember, I made a big deal.
One of the Walmarts were out.
Yeah, well, no, they weren't just out. They didn't have the stand.
Oh.
And remember, I made a big stink about it. And guess who has the stand now? The complicated Walmart. By the way, a complicated Walmart. That is internal Walmart nomenclature. That's in the Walmart lexicon of descriptors for difficult stores. So if you've got a store that has issues, and it might be clientele, might be tons of shoplifting, it might tons of pilferage.
Could be staffing issues.
Whatever. So Walmart's internal terminology for a challenging location, they call it a complicated store. That was it, right?
A complicated store.
And where did I hear this?
I think
I heard this somewhere. I heard it from a Walmart employee because I was...
this happened at the Walmart at Dale Mabry in 275.
Yeah,
and you went to the Gandy Walmart to share your story with other Walmart employees for the weirdest reason ever.
No, I
and
didn't.
that person said to you,
Was that-
"Oh yeah, that store's a complicated store."
And then I think I said, what do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Inside Walmart, if a store has issues, it's labeled a complicated store.
I think we've all walked into a complicated Walmart and instantly
So that's the Walmart at 275 and Dale Mabry, which apparently is internally and corporately designated a complicated store. So for the longest time, I'd go there and they didn't have the black metal stand-up where you pull the Sani wipes, you know, out of the canister to then wipe your handles, because all the other Walmarts that I've been to, they have that right at the front door, so you can wipe. Just like Publix. You go to Publix. Publix I've never seen that unstocked. Now at Walmart, I've seen the canister, and it's been empty. Like, I'll lift it up. There's a little latch, and you can lift it up to look inside. Sometimes the Sani wipe falls back down inside the canister, and you just have to grab it. It's just not pulled through the yank hole. the yank hole.
You have to reprime the yank hole.
So I reprimed the yank hole.
With the towelette.
Well, exactly. Or sometimes it's just totally empty. So it's amazing to me. You're provided a Sani wipe to clean the grocery cart handle.
I'm going to pass.
And the number of people that don't opt to just take 5 extra seconds to clean the germs, and that's on the list. Folks, if you're just tuning in, a very extensive list of 3 things. Where did this damn thing come from? Where did this story come? Oh, the HuffPo.
Are these grocery-centric items? Because so far it's the pin pad and the cart.
So the story is 3 things you should really wash your hands after touching. And it should be much more, especially with all the, the explosive diarrhea, the gastrointestinal issues that are going around these days.
I'm getting reports from astute listeners that the actual terminology was a complex store.
I'm sorry. You're right. A complex. Thank you. Leave it to our listeners to correct us.
The correct nomenclature.
Thank you. You're right.
Complex store.
It was a complex. How do you say that word?
I don't know.
Complex. A complex store.
That's the word you had a
You're
problem with?
saying complex.
It's a complex problem.
A complex.
No, it's a complex.
All right, go to M-W Talking Dictionary.
There's going to be 2 ways to say it.
It's complex.
M.
You say complex? It's
yes. A problem's really complex.
Put the intonation on complex.
No, put it on the X.
No. Anyway, so our listeners are correct. Yeah, it's not a complicated store. It's the internal correction. The internal Walmart terminology for a difficult store is a complex store.
No, it's complex.
It is complex. It's not complex. Go ahead and hit it. By the way, there's only one talking definition on the Merriam-Webster online dictionary. And if there are multiple ways to say a word, there are usually multiple things. Go ahead and hit it. Go ahead. Hit it. Play it.
Hold on. Just got to do my speaker here.
Just play it.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Oh,
that's up to 100.
No, it's X'd out.
I don't know how to. I'm clicking it.
Dude, why
I'm clicking it. You see me clicking it.
All right, stop.
All right, there we go.
You didn't click it.
I was clicking the X.
God, you cannot use a computer. All right, click it. Go.
I can't use a computer.
Click
you click it.
Click. All right, stop.
I quit computer.
Fine.
Complex.
Exactly the way I said it.
That's the way I said it.
You said complex.
It's complex.
It's complex.
Play it again.
Complex.
Complex.
No, it's not. It's the dictionary is saying it the way I say it. It's complex. Not complex.
This is very complex.
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 No,
Complex.
What?
Did you go to the next definition? It has both.
The talking dictionary on Merriam-Webster is just complex.
No, that's not true.
Let's scroll down.
Scroll down.
There's only one talker. Oh, wait a sec. Hang on a minute. Scroll down. Now they have 2. Hang on a minute.
Complex.
Ooh.
Complex. 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 Complex.
Okay, maybe there are two on this one.
Complex.
You say it wrong though.
This is so complex.
So it's a complex store.
And I think it's being used as an adjective, so I think that is the double pronunciation is okay.
All right, so let me just get through this damn list.
A complex is like an office center.
Exactly.
That's a complex.
Right.
But a problem is complex.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
I disagree. All right, so the pin pads, wash your hands. The grocery cart handles, wash your hands after touching those. And the third one, and these are nasty, your personal cell phone. They are nasty. Even though you're the one touching it, well, if you swab a cell phone, most likely the number of germs and spores and all kinds of nasty stuff that's on there. And listen, this is a pretty rudimentary list, and it's pretty freaking obvious. But the people that don't even think about this and just like door handles at stores, I always use like the bottom of my shirt to grab it. I hate touching those things. All right, just getting rolling, folks, here on a very complex show today, I might add. Morons in the news next here on the MJ Morning Show. Stand by. Meredith, formerly of the MJ Morning Show, she texted me yesterday and said, hey, can I get Dr. Childers' number? I think Meredith has like 7 loose teeth. They're about to fall out of her skull.
couple cavities.
No, seriously. But everybody that we know, they know how good Dr. Childers is. Folks, if you need a great dentist that we've had a relationship with now for like 25 years is Dr. Childers, and he is opening up Cova dental centers around the Tampa Bay area. We go way back with Dr. Childers. In fact, there's a chance we might bring Manglemouth back.
What?
Yeah, we might bring Manglemouth back here on the MJ Morning Show. Listen, bottom line, everybody needs a good dentist. If you're looking for a great family dentist, covadental.com, now open in Bradenton, now open in Plant City. Cova Dental, now open in Carrollwood in Tampa, and coming soon to Newport Richey and St. Pete. Great dental staff. Dr. Childers knows exactly what he's doing. If you need a great dentist, folks, go to covadental.com, Cova, K-O-V-A, covadental.com, and tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on 634 MJ Morning Show, and the Morons in the News roll next.
And Tarpon's
On and no shortage of whack jobs today. You know, busting into a Tennessee Walmart and being found laying naked on a pallet of dog food sounds like a fun time.
You know what?
I
In Tennessee, yeah, you're looking for something fun to do.
is no way to go through life, son. Yeah, a guy facing charges busted into a Walmart, damaged several items, and they found him lying naked on a pallet of dog food. Cops responded to a Walmart earlier this week after employees reported that a guy had broken into the store, was damaging items. Before officers arrived, employees safely evacuated the sales floor and sheltered in a secure area.
Yeah.
What do they have, a panic room at Walmart?
I think they have like a tornado room. A lot of these stores have like this safe room in case of a devastating emergency right away.
What do you have?
Right.
You have Walmart floor plans all of a sudden?
Have you never noticed these rooms before?
No, where?
At a lot of places.
What? It says tornado room?
Well, maybe not in Florida as
It
much,
says Jodie Foster's safe room?
but I've
Wasn't
seen.
she in a movie with a safe room? What was that? It was not a very good movie.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was called Safe.
Was it called Safe Room?
I think so.
Yeah. All right. Maybe 15 years ago, 12 years ago?
More.
More than
I
that?
think more. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, so cops arrive. Employees had sheltered. Oh,
Panic Room.
Panic Room. That was the name of the movie. Oh, there's a movie called Safe Room as well.
There's another movie called Safe Room.
Safe Room, Panic Room. Exactly. Wasn't that
Panic Room was Jodie Foster.
wasn't that like a big celebrity thing for a while, that celebrities and like Wall Street tycoons, they had safe rooms or panic rooms installed in their houses, or if they were building a new house? Oh yeah. And if you were building a house and you were in those like hoity-toity circles, yeah. Are you putting in a panic room? When you're talking to somebody that's building a house.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, panic room. Anyway, when officers with the Lebanon, Tennessee Police Department entered the Walmart, they found a 26-year-old guy lying completely naked on a pallet of dog food. Yeah, the suspect then fled into the clothing section, which was, a really smart decision since he was completely naked.
Aha!
He could have gone to the auto parts area or the clothing section, and the naked guy chose the clothing section.
Good call.
Or he could have headed to the meat department over on the grocery side. He was apprehended a short time later. I'm guessing the guy's on bath salts or meth or angel dust.
Have you ever laid down on a pallet of dog food?
No.
Why, have you?
Yeah, okay. It's one.
Yeah?
Like at Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Like if we're in the dog food aisle.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Why would you lay on a pallet of Members Mark dog food
Well, listen.
at Walmart? Oh, yeah, I'm listening.
If you ever need a seat,
Oh.
right?
Oh,
Have
because
you noticed
you're,
they've,
you're
like-
winded?
Well, no.
When you're shopping at Sam's Club, oh, man, this is really tuckering me out.
I'll take a break.
I'm just pushing a cart down the aisle, man. I'm just exhausted.
They used to have like the whole furniture aisle.
Yeah.
And I would go to the furniture aisle and like fall asleep in a recliner or something while my old lady went shopping. But they've taken the recliners out.
Why?
I mean, because of people like me. I mean, I'm the reason. And
You're the reason for the season.
I mean, maybe they have like some patio furniture. I have to
Right.
sit now on patio furniture like an animal. But the nice recliners and couches they've picked up, I guess, at a lot of stores. And the half pallet of dog food is a comfortable little bench.
Oh.
Whatever.
Like the big 50
Sure.
pound bags of like,
Yeah,
kibbles and bits.
yeah,
Were you able to like squish your butt around and
Not
like
so
get it
much.
like
All right, so
perfectly,
you're
formed?
Oh, like a beanbag?
Yeah.
Like a beanbag chair?
Yeah.
Squish the dog kibble around?
Right.
Yeah.
No?
You'd have to sit in the
Yeah.
beanbag section to get that effect. But
So I'm a Costco shopper.
Yes.
Fester and his wife are Sam's Club shoppers.
Sam's Club.
And I can say that I've never been shopping at Costco where I was all winded and I felt like I needed a break.
No, it's not that you're winded.
Whatever.
No, just
you
take a
just-
rest.
yeah.
You can make
No.
a phone call.
Now, Michelle doesn't like to go to Costco, so I'm by myself typically. Or if one of the kids are home, I don't think Chloe's ever gone to Costco with me.
I don't blame her.
Oh no, in Connecticut, like when she needs stuff, yeah, she'll go with me. Other than that, no. But Julian will go to Costco when he's home. So this dude, the naked guy at Walmart in Tennessee, facing multiple charges: disorderly conduct, public intoxication, vandalism, aggravated criminal trespass, and additional related charges which are not yet listed. All right, so that's moron number 1. Moron number 2. Tell you what, when you're the old person and you crash into the retirement home, it's very convenient, because usually you're like an old person hitting the gas instead of the brakes. They're crashing into, a beauty salon in a shopping center. They're crashing through a pet store, or, where you name it, T-Mobile shop.
I'd much rather my old people hit buildings that affect them more.
So this was just very convenient because they were home already. Yeah, here we have an old individual that crashes into the retirement home.
Hit the gas instead of the brake. Another old fart makes a big mistake.
Oh, and not only was this an elderly driver, it turned out that they were also a little tipsy. So it was a combo platter. And, of course, where do you think this happened?
Wildwood.
No, well, you're close.
The Villages. No.
Yeah, yes. You are correct. It happened in the Villages. 72-year-old resident of the historic side of the Villages.
There's a historic side?
Yeah, so you've got like the new side of the Villages, Florida's friendliest hometown.
Right.
And then you have the
historic side.
The historic side. Before they started building this monstrosity over 3 counties known as the Villages, you had the older, I guess, historic side of the Villages.
Well, welcome to the historic side where Chief Osceola's mother went to retire.
So this villager was sporting a really fine ride, a silver 2021 Hyundai Accent.
That's a good car.
Yeah, crashed into one of these like retirement, not like an individual home, but one of these residential communities, a retirement called the Pebble Springs Retirement Community.
Sounds lovely.
And she crashed right through, hey, I'm home. And apparently she was also liquored up. Yeah, the individual, she was trapped in her car, had to be extricated by the fire department. They had to cut the roof off of the Hyundai Accent to get her out of the vehicle.
Was she a resident there, or was she visiting someone? Because 72 is that funny age.
Yeah, you're
72 is
right.
where either you're the old person or you have like 95-year-old parents.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
No, listen, there are plenty of 72-year-olds that are as spry as a 35-year-old.
Right.
But then you get some 72-year-olds, and they're all decrepit, and they've got copper knee braces on and all kinds of crap already. They smell like Preparation H or Ben. I'm sorry, they smell like Ben Gay.
How close are you sniffing these people?
I'm sorry, they smell like Ben Gay. Anyway, so her 21 Hyundai Accent. Man, that thing's trash. They had to cut the roof off.
They're probably going to total that.
To get her out of the car, yeah.
Or she has a convertible for the rest of the summer.
Her insurance company might be totaling this thing. Man, apparently she was lit. Yeah, emergency personnel told the FHP investigator that when they freed the woman for the car, she had a very strong odor of alcohol, appeared to be intoxicated. When the investigator arrived at the hospital to interview the driver, he was informed by the hospital staff that her blood alcohol content was above the legal limit. In addition, a green leafy substance consistent with marijuana had been found in the vehicle. My God, she's boozed up. She's smoking pot. She's 72. Party time!
I mean, listen, now's the time to party because, how much time do you have left?
That's right.
How much time do you have left? Nobody knows.
Who cares?
Her car initially hit a light pole before crashing into an apartment. Oh, apartment 148. She smashed right through apartment 148. Yeah, the damage to the apartment complex is estimated at $200,000.
Yeah?
And her Hyundai Accent damage about $4,600 totaled.
That's the
whole value of the car,
value of the
$4,600 bucks.
car.
Yeah. The vehicle crashed through the glass sliding doors. Wow. Yeah, so nice little combo crash up in the Villages. But hey, older person crashes right into the retirement home. It's very convenient. Kind of like, two birds with one stone kind of thing. Yes, no?
No, I hadn't seen.
What are you shaking your head at over there?
I'm looking for pictures. Oh my God, her whole vehicle's in there.
Dude, it is.
I thought she just broke the wall.
No, the picture, it's like a cartoon. It's like she punched through the whole freaking building, and they had to get her out. All right, you know what? I've got 2 additional morons in the news that are great when we get back. There's just too many morons these days. I can't squeeze it all in. All right, 2 additional ones, which I think are the best ones of the day, and those will be next. And then we launch, obviously, the 7 o'clock hour next here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. If you have carpets that need to be cleaned, if you'd like your air ducts cleaned, if you would like your grout and tile cleaned, upholstery cleaned, now is the time to do it. Because Zero Res is having their Summer of 26 sale, which means 26% off. This is the highest percentage that I can ever recall with Zero Res. 26% off everything, all services. If you need, again, your carpet cleaned, you want zero res because of the process. They use ZR water. They use an electrolyzed patented cleaning process. They don't use the soaps, the chemicals, the shampoos that stink up your joint, number one. And number two, those soapy chemicals adhere to the carpet and it leaves a residue. That's why zero res is called zero res. They leave zero residue. Everything on the menu, everything is 26% off right now during the month of July. Hurry, go to ZeroResTampaBay.com. That's ZeroResTampaBay.com. You can call them up, which I like that because then you can really tell them, hey, the MJ Morning Show sent me. Or you can book online and use the promo code SUMMER for 26% off everything now at ZeroResTampaBay.com. Hey, Michelle, what was it like back in our master bedroom last night with the brand new air conditioning cranking from Air Rescue?
It was so cool.
Yeah.
It was, cold, crisp.
So we had a brand new Daikin air conditioning system installed in the house by Air Rescue. Air Rescue, longtime sponsor, advertising partner here on the MJ Morning Show. Remind me, I got to pay the bill today. I like to be prompt. I don't want to drag it out. I'll drag it out over 30 days. I'm going to pay the bill today. They're great. Their install team is just phenomenal. The same install team was there yesterday as was there like a month ago to put in our last unit. Yeah, my units are starting to die. And Air Rescue, we're putting in these new Daikins. And I've got great news for you folks. Right now during July, get a brand new Daikin air conditioning system, $2,500 off for the month of July. Hurry, airrescue.com, formerly Plan B Air Conditioning. Just change the name. Air Rescue has been around for over 70 years. Airrescue.com. Mention me, MJ, for a service call. Get 10% off any air conditioning issue, whether it's a repair or a new system. Airrescue.com and tell them that MJ sent you. Your car accident needs to be handled by the professionals at the Kemp Law Group. Let me give you a case in point. If you have some janky lawyer, you get into a car wreck and they drag their feet, their investigative team. Oh, wait a sec. The lawyer you hired, they don't even have an investigative team. Well, the problem is if you're in a wreck, evidence in many cases needs to be preserved immediately, if not sooner. And that's what they'll do at the Kemp Law Group. For instance, with Fester's wife's accident, when she was just bashed, she was rear-ended by a crazed Uber driver in downtown Tampa. The Kemp Law Group, still working on the case, by the way, they had their investigators canvassing the area for security cam footage to get video of the Uber smashing into Fester's wife Allison's car. Accident or fall, you want Kemp Law. If they don't recover, you don't pay. You pay only when they recover for you. Accident or fall, you call Kemp Law, kemplaw.com. Tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on. 7 o'clock hour, MJ Morning Show next.
In Tarpon Springs, we have a delay on US 19 southbound between Tarpon Avenue.
a couple of lingering items I wanted to get to, and there's a little bit of a theme here, and it'll even throw back to that story that developed, 10 days ago? You know the college kids that were trying to make money with the auto detailing business here in Pinellas County, right? And the neighbor comes out with a gun. You know the local story. It's about 10, 12 days ago. So I've got a series of stories that are kind of similar. What is up with people that think that they can brandish a firearm, pull a gun, because somebody is soliciting in the neighborhood? I mean, what the hell? I mean, listen, door-to-door solicitors might be annoying, but you don't pull a gun on them. All right, I'll do the throwback with the kids here in just a second. But the newer items, this individual pulls a gun and threatens somebody that's going door to door trying to solicit window washing business. I'll tell you, that just happened. Michelle, how often do we get the solicitors pushing the buzzer?
All the time.
Yeah,
all the time.
And luckily, I've got a little gate. So you can't get to my front door, and I like that. So they got to push a little buzzer there, and hey, and it's like the pitch. Hey, we're washing some windows for your neighbors.
We're in the neighborhood.
That whole we're in the neighborhood thing. We just happen to be by. I'm like, oh really? Which neighbors are you washing their windows? Yeah, that's a big come on deal. But listen, I'm not gonna pull a gun on somebody. All right, so I saw a video. The video is going viral now. Confrontation after a window. In this case, the window washing company mistakenly cleaned the wrong house. That's much better than some of those other wrong house stories, like the demolition company.
Yeah, I mean, you end up with some clean windows. How mad are you going to be at the guys?
Yeah, I know that. I know that over the years we've had some crazy stories where literally a demolition company comes in and they demo the wrong house.
If somebody came to my house and accidentally washed the windows, I'd probably still pay them.
Right.
Hey guys, thanks.
Thanks so much. No, in this case, the guy pulled a Glock on him.
That's awful.
What?
Yeah, hang on. I'll get to that in a second. But we've had stories in the past. Wrong house demolished. What about the roofing company? This is, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. We did a story. So someone comes home and the whole roof is ripped off their house. They took the wrong roof off the house, and it turned out that the guy whose roof he ended up with a free new roof.
Next door.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was the next door house that was supposed to have their entire roof replaced. The roofing company, they demolished the wrong roof. Guy comes home and he's got no roof. Just the plywood up there on the roof. They took all the underlayment, all the shingles were off.
Hold on.
And that guy ended up with a brand new roof. They were supposed to do the neighbor's house.
The story we're talking about now, though.
All right, hang on. I'm about to now go back to that.
Okay, are you saying a guy was in his home and somebody washed his windows mistakenly?
Yeah. So
that might be a gun pulling.
I
You hear people outside your house hitting on your door or hitting on your windows?
Listen, here's what happened. A window washing company mistakenly cleaned the wrong house's windows. The homeowner called the police.
Okay.
And told the cops, hey, I've got a gun. I'm going to handle this before you guys get here. The dispatcher's trying to say, no, sir, please. So a window washer accidentally cleaned the wrong house. And instead of just, talking about the mistake, the homeowner threatened him with gun violence and called the police. According to the story, the window washing company mistakenly cleaned the homeowner's windows after confusing the address with a neighboring property. Did I say address?
Yeah.
I bit my tongue as I was saying that. So the window washing company confused the address with a neighboring property. And this guy calls the cops after confronting the window washer, and he's telling the dispatcher, I've got my Glock right here. Quote, I've got my Glock right here.
Put it down, sir.
What the hell? I mean,
wait for us.
The guy wasn't breaking into the house. The guy wasn't. You can see someone, if they're spraying your windows and they got a squeegee. I mean, clearly, burglars do not clean your windows before they smash them. You know what? I can only smash windows that are clean.
The clean burglars. We put on little booties before we enter your house.
Come on. Oh, you know what? That's a good burglar selling. We just had Air Rescue.
Yes.
Air Rescue just installed a new air conditioning system at my house yesterday, and that's one of their things. They put on the booties. They put like tarps on all the floors, from the front door all the way to where the air conditioner is being installed inside, where the air handler goes. They put down the tarps, and they wear the booties, and they have the tarps, everything. All right. So listen, I mean, stop with this wild, wild west. Everyone wants to just pull a gun. And then we have the kids. I'll get to that in a second, because that's a good way to follow up, because I don't think that dude has been arrested. Was that in Gulfport? Hang on, I'll pull the old story in just a second. So if someone accidentally cleans your windows, don't pull a gun on them and threaten them with your Glock. All right, that's number one. Here's another one. This is another Florida item here. Lehigh Acres, which, down near, Fort Myers, right? Down to that Lehigh Acres down there. So a woman is accused of threatening a door-to-door pest control salesman. Again, with a gun. Ma'am, he's just trying to get rid of the bugs. Listen, I understand that some of these solicitors might be annoying, but you don't pull guns on these people. So a pest control salesman in Lehigh Acres hid behind a home after a woman was accused of threatening to shoot and kill him because he was offering to kill her bugs. And guess what? She offered to kill him.
I mean, this is the time of year you really need the pest control company.
The incident occurred. The salesman was knocking on doors near so-and-so road. Deputies said, Fester, a 62-year-old woman named Cecilia Ross reportedly pulled up in a Nissan SUV and pointed a gun at the salesman and threatened to kill him if he returned to her house. So look at what she did here. The pest control sales guy originally was at her house, knocked on the door. I don't know what words were exchanged then, but the pest control salesman left her premises after I'm sure she had some choice words for the door-to-door bug guy. She then is still incensed after she shoos him off the property. She then gets into her Nissan, tracks him down at another house in the neighborhood.
Oh, man. She went after him. She stalked him.
Pulls a gun and says, I will kill you if you come back to my house.
She was going to exterminate him.
Exterminate the exterminator. That's a twist.
You didn't see that coming.
Carson Davis is the bug dude. He's a salesman for ProSource Pest Control and said he has faced harassment in the past, but has never experienced anything like this. Man. I completely understand somebody coming up to the door, and you might be frightened a little bit, but at the end of the day, we're just salespeople. Wow. This is nuts. Experts in the pest control industry said that safety is a top priority for their teams. Yeah, proper training is essential. Well,
yeah, the safety is number one, but we're going to have you knock on 200 strangers' doors. I mean, I see a disconnect. All right, we're really concerned about our safety, but you guys better knock on 100 doors today, or else.
And then let me now go back. Man, just people are nuts these days. It just seems that the nut job factor is ticking up just a little bit. Do you sense that?
I do.
We've done this radio show in the Tampa market now. The MJ Morning Show has been around since 1994. We've always had morons in the news. We've always had these idiot stories. But it just seems that it's getting just a little bit nuttier than the past.
You think people learn?
Yeah, things are amping up. So
no, they don't learn.
Now, with those two gun threat stories, this reminded me of the item that was, I think, like 10 days ago. And, it was St. Pete. I thought it was Gulfport. No, it was St. Pete. The two college kids, and we have audio from 10, 12 days ago. The two college kids, and I think they went to St. Pete. Let's see. Hold on.
It was a neighborhood near Gulfport. You're right.
Yeah. So it was near. Yeah. Here's the story from Channel 10. Pinellas County deputies say they're investigating a confrontation last week in a neighborhood near Gulfport where three college students going door to door for their summer car detailing service were approached by a man with a gun. Again, another freaking gun store. These kids are college kids. They're trying to make some money during the summertime. They're cleaning vehicles. They're offering a detailing service. And then one of the neighbors approaches them brandishing a gun, thinking that the college kids were out nefariously casing the neighborhood.
In the middle of the day.
Exactly. With a sponge and buckets. No, I don't know if they had. So the video given to 10 Tampa Bay News by 20-year-old Giovanni Lenhart, who took out his cell phone when he saw the gun to record whatever moments I had left.
He's right. I mean, yeah, he's right.
Yeah, this is from July 1. What did I say, 10, 12 days ago? Yeah, about 13 days ago. Almost 2 weeks ago this happened. But the follow-up here is I don't think the gun brandisher, I don't think he's been charged. And this was I absolutely, I believe, an illegal act, what I saw in the video. And if you haven't heard the audio on this, this was just before the 4th of July break. And these teenagers, they're just trying to make some money. Just trying to, detail some cars, wash some vehicles. I'd say here's the audio that we still have lying around. I'd say, hang on a minute, where it is. Here we go. 3 college kids. Listen to this.
We all just decided to come together and make the business and just make it happen.
Guys, you already know what it is. We finna go door knocking for the first time today. Let's get it!
All right, so
these boys are excited to get out there and
they did a little video. Hey,
sure.
we're gonna knock on some doors. We're gonna try to get some business. Listen.
When he asked me for ID, I reached for my phone.
So the guy asks these kids for ID.
Yeah.
No.
The guy's holding, the neighbor in St. Pete near Gulfport, he's holding a gun in the video that one of the college kids recorded.
When he asked me for ID, I reached for my phone. And I just want to record whatever last moments I had.
I can tell you.
Can you please put that away?
If you want to...
We're not...
So he says, could you please put that away? The kid sees a guy brandishing a gun. He's like, please put that away.
When he asked me for ID, I reached for my phone. And I just want to record whatever last moments I had.
I can tell you.
Can you please put that away?
If you want to...
We're not...
You got the...
We're not...
Me.
I feel like...
There's a lot of guns on the street.
Nah, I hear you. No, we're not here for nothing like that. I was just like, how could I get us out of here safely, without anything bad happening to even any one of us? I understand why you'd be worried, but we don't have any bad intentions at all, sir. We just we're just young kids. We're college kids trying to make money this summer. And we
I understand that.
Later, another neighbor tells him the handgun is cocked.
I know it is. It's always ready to shoot.
Yeah.
What? These kids are just trying to wash cars. Middle of the day, they're knocking on doors. They've got little flyers and everything. They've got printed flyers for their car washing business.
I mean, credit to these young men for remaining so calm.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
They go to St. Pete College.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of presence of mind to be calm when we're drawing guns.
Ordinarily, you see them get excited and anxious. I would think my heart would be pounding, and you might see somebody scream back at this old man. But
All right, so let's.
But was the guy still in his house?
Let's recap what we just talked about.
He'd walk down the street towards them.
Yes.
Oh.
They were already at somebody else's home when he approached them.
Yes. So let's recap the 3 items we just had. Window washer accidentally washes the wrong windows. Neighbor pulls a Glock and says, I've got a Glock. All right. Number 2, the bug guys try to make some pest control sales in the neighborhood. Woman chases him down in her car and pulls a gun on him. And then 2 weeks ago, we've got these 3 St. Pete college kids trying to make some money for the summertime, and they're knocking on doors trying to solicit business to get your car washed in the neighborhood. And then here's the neighbor that's running down the street with a gun, trying to confront them, thinking that, they're up to no good. They're casing the neighborhood. They're knocking on doors with their car washing flyers in order to, bust into houses.
Could spend all day sorting.
What the heck? What are you playing over there, Fester?
I don't know. with my computer up?
Yeah, just stop pushing stuff.
I'm not. It's just
All right.
things just play on computers these days.
Okay. Yeah, no, the things just play on your computer these days.
You scroll through a website and then like a video plays about
does.
But
colonoscopy or whatever.
the follow-up to that Channel 10 story on those 3 kids trying to wash cars, I have not seen any additional news. I would think that would be chargeable. I would think that would be brandishing to walk at Michelle. Listen, you're a former prosecutor.
Well, I didn't do anything like that. But yes, I mean, he was just walking through the neighborhood with the firearm in his hand, and then sort of flailing it around a little bit as he's talking to the guys. That's why I was in agreement with Fester. Like, he doesn't seem to really have, full control of what's going on there.
But even going back to the audio, he even seems to suggest there are a lot of guns on this street.
What is that supposed to say? I mean, what does that mean?
That seems like a threat.
Yeah, a lot of guns on my street, too. You watch out.
Here, listen.
Can you please put that away?
So you heard the kid say, would you please put that away?
And polite, please.
Yeah, please. So clearly the kids are upset and they feel threatened by the gun. Please put that away. The guy's like flailing his arms. He's got a freaking gun in his hand.
We're not. We're not. I feel like.
And there's all kinds of curse words here. That's why you hear the dropouts.
A lot of guns on the street.
There's a lot of guns on this street. Anyway, I think that's a chargeable offense. I do. I think that's clearly a brandishing charge, whatever the Florida statute says on that. Hey, I started laughing uncontrollably. Michelle's like, what are you laughing at? Well, you know what I'm laughing at. Well, she didn't. But then when I told her what I was laughing at, then she started laughing as well because Michelle loves scouring the Tampa Reddit.
Yeah. It's a fun place to visit.
Listen to this. Tampa Reddit yesterday. Headline, midget dwarf stripper little cutie.
I immediately thought of Dave the Dwarf. I'm like, who else could it be talking about? And then I was
Shane.
like,
No, Michelle.
What?
No,
They're looking for one.
No. Dave the Dwarf.
Yes.
He hosted.
I'm aware.
Right.
But that's what when I saw the title, I was
Okay.
like, has he switched roles? Has he decided to do something new?
he's a-
I didn't know.
No, little cutie's a female.
I by the title, you don't have to know it's a female.
Well, I mean, Dave's an old man now. I mean,
But Dave the Dwarf, I still think hosts like the amateur bikini contest at Showgirls in Plant City.
good for him. God bless him,
Good
man.
for Dave. I think every Wednesday night or something.
I'm all for his success.
So the Tampa Reddit, the headline, midget dwarf stripper little cutie. And then it says there is a midget stripper that frequents the clubs in the Tampa and Ybor Strip. I missed her last time I was down there. I think she goes by Little Cutie. Does anyone know where she's dancing now? Man, the Tampa Reddit's got everything.
Does anybody know?
If you're trying to find a midget stripper, go to Tampa Reddit. And someone said, I think that might be Bridget the Midget. I don't think that's accurate. So
There were quite a few responses that sort of seemed to try to help, direct people.
There's 7 pages. There's 7 pages of responses here. I printed all 7 pages.
There's more responses for that than there are for like lost dogs.
Yeah, are any of them helpful, or are they all like lowbrow
Jokes.
digs?
Oh,
yeah.
Eddie writes, just open Reddit. This is the first post I saw. Here's another one. God bless Florida.
I don't understand. I mean,
here's another one. Most Tampa bleep ever.
This is all.
Oh, here's another one. I too am interested.
Right.
Oh man. If you want to entertain yourself, just go to the Tampa Reddit. The subreddit. Yeah. All right, 7:21 at the MJ Morning Show. When we return, we start an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. And I'm going to tell you right now, Fester, you got a mess to clean up.
How?
Yeah. Lady. Yeah, you know exactly.
Lady.
Yeah, Fester dug a hole. I can't believe I had to talk our listener essentially off a ledge.
The hole digs themselves,
No,
dude.
no,
It's
no,
not me.
no. You dug, dude.
I stand behind everything.
You made our listener feel bad.
I stand behind everything.
I think you misinterpreted the story. Yeah, Michelle knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not saying we're going to gang up on you, but we're going to gang up on you.
Whoa.
All right, hold on a minute.
Whoa.
We've got a lot of stuff next because we start an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. So it is this wall-to-wall entertainment and content minutes away here on the MJ Morning Show on 104.7 FM. Michelle, our new air conditioning system in the bedroom is phenomenal. I mean, how pleasant was it sleeping last night with the new AC?
It was so unbelievable. I mean, Kenny's my new hero.
Yeah.
He is definitely the hero.
Well, his team as well. You know,
oh, yeah.
The whole team, they're fantastic. So a couple of days back, our air conditioning system in the master bedroom died. It was from 2012. So, I'm not going to put parts in that thing. So we replaced the system. And the good news is Air Rescue has a big discount going on Daikin air conditioning systems right now for July. $2,500 off. So a lot of folks were doing America 250. They added a zero. It's America 2,500. $2,500 off a new Daikin system. We just had it installed yesterday. That thing was cranking, man. Our bedroom was icebox cool last night. It was fantastic. So if you're looking for a new air conditioning system, Daikin, top of the line, 12-year parts warranty. No other company does that. And get Air Rescue to install this thing for $2,500 off right now. AirRescue.com. If you need any service, any air conditioning service, mention me, MJ. Get 10% off. They're on time, or you don't pay. Yeah, if they're not there on time, you don't pay the diagnostic fee. It's AirRescue.com. Mention me, MJ. AirRescue.com, formerly Plan B Air Conditioning. Your new Toyota should come from Miracle Toyota. If you're looking for a miracle in automotive purchasing, just go to Miracle Toyota. There's a miracle there every single day. People love them. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's a great organization. You know, Mike Murphy Auto Group, they own Miracle Toyota. They also own Genesis of Tampa and multiple other car dealers around the country. I'm going to tell you right now, people love dealing with them. They're a family-run company. They're honest. You're going to get a great deal. If you want a new Toyota car, truck, or SUV, if you're in Polk County, do me a favor. Do yourself a favor and head to Miracle Toyota on 27 in Haines City. Guess what? But wait, there's more. The Summer of Savings is on. Not only will you score a great deal, mention me, MJ, it's Summer of Savings, meaning you don't pay for 3 months. No payments for 3 months. The Summer of Savings. And this lasts till the end of August. So hurry. Get your new Toyota. No payments for 3 months. Miracle Toyota, and tell them that MJ sent you. I'm going to be just brutally honest here, folks. I'm going to tell you right now that the real estate market in the Tampa Bay area, it sucks right now. And homes are sitting around. Stuff is aging. You know, you have people that are pulling their homes off the market because they don't want the homes to like age in the listing. So, oh man, this has been on the market for 18 months or 12 months. Things have slowed down, and I don't know how much better it's going to get because rates are ticking up, and there's even talk with we're waiting for new inflation numbers, which I don't think it looks good. The Fed might have to raise rates, and that's going to then jack up interest rates for mortgages again. If you need to sell your home, get a hold of Mark Spain Real Estate. Get a guaranteed all-cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Don't let your home sit on the market with the sign in front. No open houses, no showings, if you can even get any right now. Sell your home, all-cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, and start packing. And tell them that MJ sent you. Go to markspain.com. Traffic's on. 1 hour, 20 minutes plus. Nonstop MJ rolls in minutes.
In Pinellas, we...
Morning show, and Fester, we got to deal with your mess. I got to unwind your mess, and we'll do that momentarily here on the MJ Morning Show. If you don't know about the Fester mess, I just feel bad.
How?
I feel bad for our listener here, and we'll explain coming up in just a matter of minutes. First of all, people are ticked off with the World Cup. So you got the final rounds that are coming up here.
I think today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow. And then that's going to set the stage for the final match to see who wins the World Cup. And listen, because of the number of games here in the United States, and the fact that we hosted most of the games. Mexico City had a couple of games, right?
Mexico did. I think Monterrey did.
But we had the bulk of the games in the U.S., right?
There was one game with a goat in Tijuana. Ah, damn it. It's a donkey. Messed that joke up.
Hold on. What's that again?
I said there was one game with a goat in Tijuana, but I should have said there was one game with a donkey.
A donkey.
I acknowledge.
Yes,
I
right.
messed that joke up. Yeah.
All right, so you know why people are pissed off with the World Cup right now?
Why?
People are pissed off because of the game times.
They do suck. I'll tell you right now. My whole day is screwed up because of these times.
So guess what? Leave work early.
Yeah.
Or if you have access on your phone to your TV service, I guess just, climb under your desk and watch on your phone or something. So the World Cup.
I did a total triple take when I saw the start time.
The semifinals, the game is at 3 o'clock this afternoon. All right, you realize why that is?
Everybody's working.
Well,
that's not why it is.
That sucks.
Dude, the teams that are playing.
Screw them.
They're in Europe. So
if the World Cup was in Europe, we'd be accommodating it. How many times Americans wake up at 3 a.m. to catch the kickoff of the World Cup game that starts at noon?
Right. The problem is for some people is that the North American World Cup semifinals, which start today, it'll be France and Spain today, 3 o'clock. So not the most convenient time, but look at France and Spain.
Were they 6 hours ahead?
Yeah, France and Spain are both, Paris and Madrid, France and Spain, are both 6 hours ahead.
So what?
So that's 9 o'clock their time. So if we started at 9 o'clock our time, it would start at freaking 3 o'clock in the morning.
Fine. Get up.
So people are pissed off. Man, the most inconvenient times for the soccer games. Or football games.
So stupid.
So you got France and Spain today at 3 o'clock, and that's going to be from Dallas. And then tomorrow, England and Argentina.
At 3 o'clock.
They'll play in Atlanta, same time Wednesday, tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So some people are all pissed off.
And then the finals are what, on Sunday?
London's 5 hours ahead. So Spain and France, they're 6 hours up. London is 5 hours up.
What about Argentina?
Argentina, I think, is...
What, Mountain Time Zone?
No, they... well, type in, what time is it in Argentina right now? I think Argentina, are they an hour ahead of us or an hour behind? I don't think they're exactly East Coast time. Time in Buenos Aires they're an hour up. It's 8:33. They're an hour ahead of us.
Okay.
In Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Great. You can't pronounce any country, can you?
What?
I mean, so earlier you and I were getting into it over how to say the word complex.
Complex.
That's a
complex.
A complex is a bunch of buildings.
No, it's
complex is what a problem is.
Whatever.
Right.
And we were using it in the problem adjective way.
Yes.
So I was right. But then somebody sent me a text. He goes, "You're arguing about pronunciation with a man who cannot say Hawaii or Cayman."
It's Cayman.
Or Caribbean.
It's Caribbean.
Or apparently...
Little Cayman or the Cayman, Grand Cayman, saying Cayman is accurate.
Which are part of the...
All of the Caymanians say Cayman.
Oh, and which are part of the what islands? The...
Cayman Islands. But sometimes they say...
No.
Sometimes they'll say Cayman Islands, but when they describe like Grand Cayman,
right.
they say
the
Grand...
point is,
yeah.
you can't pronounce it. You can't pronounce Hawaii. You have to... however you say it.
Hawaii.
That way.
That's the way to say Hawaii.
Okay, mahalo. Okay, Moana. Okay, dude, listen. Who do you think you
don't-
are?
no.
What,
Shaka.
you think you're Maui or something? You're welcome.
So why do you have a problem with my pronunciations?
Because
I want
Because it's just odd.
now you're like,
now my
oh.
wife is calling me odd. Look what you got going on me here.
And at 3:00 tomorrow, England is playing. What is that? What are we doing?
I said Argentina first, and then the second time I said Argentina. I'm trying to,
Trying to what?
Be a little more inclusive here in the morning show. Is that it?
yeah, we're the DEI morning show.
Yeah, let's bring in. Let's wrap our arms around the Argentinian community.
What are you trying to get one up on me because you're about to get attacked by both Michelle and me?
First of all, I'm unattackable.
Okay.
Say what you want.
All right. We have a cleanup on Isle Fester, and we'll get to that here in just a second. Oh, another big item today. The dinosaur, the T-Rex, goes up for auction at Sotheby's today.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So Sotheby's, I think in New York, man, this is the Tyrannosaurus Rex. You got a problem with the way I pronounce Tyrannosaurus Rex?
You know what? Now that you say it again.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
No, I'm okay.
T-Rex.
I'm okay with that. I'm
All
okay
right.
with that.
So this 67 million year old fossil,
Gus
is what they named it because I guess the farmer whose land that it was on, like in South Dakota, where they found this thing, the farmer's name was Gus.
That's right.
So this T-Rex skeleton, this fossilized skeleton, is close to 70% complete. It's one of the best ever found. And the opening bid at Sotheby's auction house later this morning, it's going to open up at 20 million or 19. It's going to open up at 19 million. The range they thought that it's going to sell for, and we'll know later today, is somewhere between 20 and 30 million. But there are some saying that it's going to go for much more than that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what I heard?
What'd you hear?
I heard that Lauren Bezos said to Jeff, I want the dinosaur. I want it. The dinosaur. So I'm expecting maybe Jeff Bezos could take this thing up to 40 or 50 million.
I bet you it goes for 100 million.
You think so?
I mean,
Yeah.
This is a prime. I mean, talk about once in a lifetime collector pieces.
Absolutely.
This is the crowning achievement on any collection.
What if Elon Musk buys it and then he just backs up a Cybertruck and
Rams the whole thing.
throws all the bones in the back of that dopey-looking thing? But
It would really speak to the cargo capacity of the Cybertruck.
So the big question is, you know what they ought to do at Sotheby's today? I can even show up with my sound effects machine. Oh, how high will it go? How high will the dinosaur bones go for the T-Rex named Gus?
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm on their webpage. Maybe
Yeah.
there's a contact us. I'm going to offer that service.
What?
Yo, hey, my friend MJ, he can pipe in some mountain climbing.
I can pipe in the music while the auction's going on. You know what? They need this playing in the background at Sotheby's. We'll open the bids I'm sure there's going to be some British guy or some British sounding guy. We will open the bids for the dinosaur at $19 million. Usually I say pounds, sterling, but this will be in dollars. So did you find any contact information for Sotheby's?
I'm looking on their webpage right now. I want to give them a call.
So the opening bid is $19 million, apparently, according to reports, and they've valued it up to $30 million, but it is expected to fetch far more than $30 million. How much will T-Rex Gus go for? Is there like a video? Can I watch a video feed of this? I want to watch this.
I mean, how would it not be on some kind of like YouTube Live or something?
Right.
All right, moving along. I'm still trying to load up my my guns here for the big Fester situation.
Dude, bring it on.
Also, I got to get Julie on the phone, and we'll do that momentarily here on the MJ Morning Show.
What does Julian have to do with any of this?
There was listen to this.
Julie.
Who?
Did you say Julie or Julian?
No, Julie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Julie is the woman Julie's the woman that you screwed over.
How did I screw you
Well,
over?
hey, we'll get to this in a second. Man, there is a creepy feature that I found out about, I think, a week ago or sometime in the last week. There was a creepy feature on Instagram that somehow I got alerted to it, and I turned it off right away. It turns out that this new feature on Instagram was so creepy that even Instagram now, they've pulled the feature. This really, this just absolutely creeped people out. So it turns out that Meta, the parent company of Instagram and Facebook and WhatsApp, they just rolled out a new AI, artificial intelligence image feature on Instagram that there was so much uproar and backlash that they've already yanked it. So the feature was called Muse, M-U-S-E, Muse AI, and you were automatically opted in. You had to go through the menu and, click on the 3 little hash marks and dig on through the whole damn thing. You had to shut this thing off. And this is crazy. So this feature allowed people to grab your image and turn your image, like your picture or anything, into some type of an AI creation.
Isn't that already prevalent everywhere?
Yeah.
But this was they allowed this to happen in app, meaning, listen, can you grab somebody's image and roll it through some AI third-party vendor? Yes. However, this inside the platform, Instagram and Meta, they were making it easy for you to take somebody else's material, like taking my picture, Michelle's picture off of my feed, and whipping it into something via artificial intelligence. So you had to go in and turn this off. No, I don't want somebody in app to be able to use my stuff and manipulate me through artificial intelligence.
Yes, we want to be manipulated through a third party.
So Meta's lab, they launched this new bot that automatically enrolled all public accounts. Anyone on the internet could simply tag your username in an AI prompt and generate an image using your likeness without your permission. And if you didn't want people to do this on the Instagram app, you had to literally go through all the layers and toggle these things off. And I found out about this, I think a day or so after launch. And I went in and I toggled like 2 buttons off. And now it turns out there was such an uproar and people were like, this is so freaking creepy. Instagram reacted quickly and they pulled the feature. So they've yanked it. Yeah. Somebody had said this is diabolical, that they were trying to figure out how to turn this off. It keeps automatically toggling back on. So they would go turn it off and then it would toggle back on. So people had to keep going back and forth because it was you would turn it off and then they would turn it back on. Finally, the feedback apparently over the last week or so is so negative that Instagram pulled the feature. But that's rough. But they realized that the uproar was pretty amazing. All right, Fester. I think I'm ready.
Okay.
The last thing I want to do is hurt listeners' feelings.
Oh, okay.
And Fester, I truly believe, Michelle and I had a long conversation about this last night, and I truly think that the situation with the dog, Lady, has gotten a little out of hand.
Oh, lady.
Yep.
Dude.
Do you know the dog's name?
Lady?
Yep. How about some Aerosmith? How about some Kenny Rogers?
Lady.
How about more Kenny Rogers?
The Lady is my favorite one.
All right, so here's the situation. Let me. I want to.
None of this is my fault.
It is you.
None of this,
dude. You hurt Julie, the listener's feelings, and I got an earful from her via email, and you know what? I felt bad for her. She doesn't want this attention. She was just trying to do something nice. All right, let me take 30 seconds here and just reset up the story for those that don't know. We had a story And this was what? Last week.
This was Friday.
Late last week.
Right before we're about to have our Friday weekend.
Yeah.
Right? We do this story, and it was a funny angle to the story.
The story was a woman up in Palm Harbor named Tammy Brown was arrested because she made a threat via text to a guy, I will kill you. I have a bullet with your name on it. So we tell the story, and then she told cops, yeah, this is just what girls do.
And that was the joke. We found that so funny. MJ even started the segment with, Michelle, is this what girls just do? Oh, what do you mean? And we read the story, and we talk about it. And I thought
kill you. I've got a bullet with your name on it.
I thought the segment had a beginning, a middle, and an end, and we were done. And then we get a call from D.
D calls. Turns out D shares the duplex with Tammy Brown, who was arrested for saying, this is what girls do, threatening to kill guys and say, I've got a bullet with your name on it.
Oh, Duplex D calls in.
Duplex. Could have been double wide D.
And D's a lovely person.
Yeah,
D's
very nice.
fantastic.
Yes.
And she was asked by arresting
officers. We ought to
officers.
call her Double D.
Okay, you go with that.
Okay.
She was asked by arresting officers, which I think is awkward.
Can you watch the arrestee's dog? So you had Tammy Brown getting arrested, and the cops, the Pinellas County deputies, said, hey, can you please watch her dog as they're taking her away in handcuffs?
Is that standard operating procedure for animal care?
Yeah, I don't know.
So
just knock on rando doors?
So D calls us up and says, hey, I've got her dog. And then she also gave us even more information about the background on her neighbor and all the issues she's been through. To the best of our knowledge, Tammy Brown is still incarcerated. She's still in Pinellas County lockup. So here's the deal.
I think she has a court appearance later this week.
So D calls us up and says she has the dog, and she needs to get rid of the dog.
But she's been watching the dog for now for like almost a week and a half at that point.
Yeah.
But she wants to get rid of the dog. So we have people that call us on Friday, I'll take the dog. One of those individuals was Julie.
The lovely Julie. And
now you're being...
yesterday, hold on. Even yesterday, I said, thank you to Julie for your service.
So Julie...
in this whole matter, debacle.
Julie gets a hold of us, of many. Fester seemed to think that Julie was the best fit to take the dog. So Julie says, I would like to care for... Lady. A Cocker Spaniel? What is it?
Charles.
King Charles.
King Charles.
King Charles.
King Charles Spaniel. Fester's a King Charles spastic. All right. Anyway, so Julie gets the dog, but then I guess Fester tells the story. Julie calls me over the weekend. Fester calls me Sunday night. Hey, how was your weekend? I'm like, hey, my weekend was nice and relaxing. And then Fester said, mine was not.
It was terrible.
I've been dealing with this dog all weekend long.
Damn dog.
And then Fester says, Julie calls to say she can't keep the dog. It's peeing all over the house.
All right, so
the dog is peeing everywhere.
Admittedly, although we're grateful to Julie for watching the dog over the weekend, she kind of sold me a raw deal, real raw deal.
No. You sold me a raw deal. So you're on the air yesterday, recapping your weekend dealing with Julie and Lady the dog. Lady the dog. Lady. And then you tell the story yesterday. I had to, arrange to get the dog out of Julie's house because the dog is peeing everywhere.
I wasn't arranging it in the sense that I was touching a dog. I haven't met Lady or any of this, but I'm kind of in the middle of all of the. I've created a triangle of strangers.
You're ass deep in Lady.
I wish. Lady goes from D to Julie. Who initially and sincerely, I believe, had the best of intentions.
Right.
And she did. And she'll tell. I mean, what is she going to say?
Well, we're going to call her up in a minute. Well, let me tell you what she said. I'll read you the damn email. Hi, MJ/Todd. Fester has it all wrong about me.
What?
I took the dog hoping she might be a good fit with my dog, Maverick. They got along great. Lady is housebroken and did not pee all over the house. So where did you get the fact that she was peeing all over the house?
She said that the dog would get excited and pee.
She would pee a little when getting excited. Didn't pee all over the house.
I think a little is a subjective term.
That's what I told Fester. I never had a female dog before and was hoping I could help out. I kept her all weekend while Dee was away. Dee was going to leave Lady alone all weekend.
Yes.
I recommended to Dee and Fester about a couple of rescues that might take the dog. And there is a Cavalier Rescue of Florida as well. Well,
all true.
Yep. I am good-hearted and love dogs. Fester made me sound horrible,
Okay.
which I'm not.
She's making a fake story in her head.
I hope Fester has a heart attack. No, she didn't say that. I hope Fester gives me an apology for making me sound bad. Signed, Julie.
I got bad news for Julie.
What do you mean you have bad news for Julie?
Oh, okay.
I'm about to call Julie up to try to patch up this mess that you got us knee-deep in.
See, if I apologize, it'll be, hey, I'm sorry you got your feelings hurt. But that's not a real apology.
No.
I'm sorry you're so butthurt. I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
Fester.
Oh, man. Now Julie's going to hate me.
She's such a wonderful listener.
She's
We've
lovely.
met her.
So that's the
She's
barometer.
come out to Small Batch Creamery to
Yeah.
try my new flavors.
And that's
Yeah.
why
All right, I'm calling Julie right now. Fester, watch your tongue.
if I told you the fact that she's come to our ice cream events
Julie,
is
are
the
you-
number one reason why I picked her.
All right, Julie's on the line.
Oh, Fester.
Julie, welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Good morning, Michelle, MJ, Andrew, Fester.
Good morning, Julie.
All right, Julie, first of all, let me sincerely apologize
What?
for Fester's rude and terse behavior.
What?
And I'm sorry that you were misrepresented on the air. The last thing I want to do is upset a listener like you. And you're a dedicated listener. You've come out to our flavor launches at Small Batch Creamery for MJ's Triple Killer Vanilla Ice Cream. Did you come to both? Did you come to the Milton Fudge Cow as well?
I did. I came to both.
Both.
I sent you the
Both.
picture from
Both.
Milton Fudge Cow.
I got a picture
but
of
I have
one.
pictures from the other one.
Yeah. Anyway, Julie, I'm sorry that Fester made you out to be an ogre on yesterday's show. I really apologize. And would you like to set the record straight, Julie, please?
Absolutely. I am a dog lover, and I felt bad that this dog was, kept in the other part of the house alone a lot, and Dee was going to leave the dog alone, and so I couldn't just let her do that. So I took off work early, drove over to Palm Harbor, picked up the dog, brought the dog to my house, worked from home the rest of the day. And the dog was great, friendly, playful,
Aw.
happy to be around somebody.
Aw.
And, and just, I've never had a female dog, and they tinkle a little when they get excited. I'm sure y'all know that. And, it just kind of disrupted.
Michelle tinkles a little when she gets excited, too.
I think I fall into that category.
I mean, I picked up the dog, and I put her on top of my vanity. I groomed her a little bit because she had matted hair around her feet, her tail, her head, everything.
It
And
sounds like you did everything right, Julie. So listen, so Fester tried to say on the show yesterday that the reason why you wanted the dog out of the house is because it was peeing everywhere. And I even said maybe I got to send Zero Res over there to clean your carpet.
We still might.
That's what he made it sound that way. I mean, I'm like,
Hold on.
I keep my house.
Whoa. Dee, what was the length of time from you picking? I'm sorry,
No, this is
Julie. I'm sorry, Julie.
Yeah, I'm Julie, not Dee.
I understand. What was the length of time from you picking up the dog to you sending me the text saying, hey, this ain't going to work out?
I don't know the time frame. I just was
16
giving you an
hours!
update, and but I kept the dog all weekend. I messaged Dee myself. She said she would pick him up, Sunday afternoon, and her son came and picked up the dog, and it just wasn't working out. Maverick's routine was all messed up. He wasn't eating because she wanted to eat his food. And
Maverick is your dog. You know what? Listen,
dogs being dogs.
I just feel so bad for Lady that she's just,
I do too.
Yeah.
Yes, lady.
All right, listen, Julie, Fester, will you please apologize to Julie?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Yes, chef. Go.
Julie.
I stop with the come on.
If you want a sincere apology, I have to deliver it sincerely. And that's going to happen right now.
Go.
Julie, this is Fester. I would like to take this opportunity.
You're making a mockery out of
I'm
this.
not. If I do it like this, if I say, "Oh, Julie, I'm so sorry," that's making a mockery of it.
Just talk normally.
This is my truly sorry voice.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's your mocking the situation voice.
Would you let me? I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely apologize.
What, it sounded like Shaq?
And offer you a shakaroni pizza.
No,
hold on. Listen, would you let me apologize? You want me to apologize? This is what the apology sounds like. I'm sorry for any misrepresentations that I may have portrayed in an attempt to relay the story in a more comedic fashion. Please forgive me. Find mercy in your heart and soul.
We stop it.
What? Oh, I'm begging for forgiveness. That's what this is. This is. Right. Please find mercy,
Julie. Listen,
and forgiveness.
I apologize for Fester. We did not. We did not mean, or Fester did not mean to, or you know what? I don't know what Fester's heart contains, but the show did not mean to paint you as a terrible dog watcher. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate that. I definitely didn't want the listeners to think that of me either.
All the listeners were thinking that. Yes, you're right. I'm glad we cleared it up.
I think all the listeners. No, I think the listeners were thinking that you really did attempt to try to do a really nice thing, and it just didn't work out. We all understand that taking on a second dog is a huge burden, and you know what, Julie? I think you were one of the very, very, very few people who actually stepped up and said you would do it. And you actually did it. You drove there and picked up Lady, who sounds like a really sweet dog, but she just didn't work with your dog. Yeah, it has to be a good fit. Yeah. We're not trying to, make it a more traumatic experience. We're trying to put her in a better way.
Julie, I would like to present you now with the MJ Morning Show Wonderful Human of the Week Award. All right.
Oh, Julie.
Thank you.
Julie, congratulations.
Julie, we hope to see you at future events. And thanks again. And again, we apologize if you felt slighted by Fester.
What?
Okay.
All right. Have a great day, Julie.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Y'all too. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Love you too. Bye-bye. All right. So the update now is Joe the Plumber texted me, and we had Joe the Plumber on yesterday. Joe the Plumber put us in touch with like a Cocker Spaniel rescue organization locally.
Apparently the Cocker, it's not a Cocker, it's a Spaniel. It's Cavalier Spaniel.
King Charles.
King Charles. Why can we never remember the name of this thing?
King Charles is the king. King Charles Cavalier.
It's a big-eared Spaniel. I'll remember that for King Charles. All right.
So, you know what the crazy thing is?
What?
What's the wife's name?
Camilla.
Camilla.
Yeah.
She kind of looks like a King Charles Cavalier.
All right.
Just next time you see her, match it up with a picture of the dog. I'm not that far off.
Is the dog now at the Spaniel Rescue?
Yes. So,
Joe the Plumber. Before we move on, quick update.
Yeah.
Where's Lady now?
She's at the King Charles Cavalier rescue place. Lady is with like a bunch of other dogs of her breed.
Oh, nice.
And this place is a facility that cares for dogs who are in medical need.
Oh.
You know, they nurture dogs, and they a lot of comfort of dogs if they're
They'll
injured.
take care of Lady while her owner D is in the Pinellas County lockup. And when she gets sprung, she can get her dog back once she's out of jail?
That part hasn't been broached yet.
Okay.
On the surface, yes, the person who threatened to kill somebody with guns and bullets and has been arrested and is going through all that ordeal is entitled to their dog back. Yeah. And we are in no way trying to keep her separate from her dog.
Not at all.
However, how do I contact her? Do I want to contact her? Is she going to contact me? What's the communication to let her know where her dog is?
Tell you what, just call the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
Can I call like Bob Gualtieri's office?
Let's just get him on the phone and let him know.
Yeah, say, hey, we need to speak to one of your inmates right now about the dog.
I mean, other than my roommate, Jim, I've never visited anybody in jail.
Oh, this could be a fun time for you.
I'm not going to jail to visit her.
Oh, my God. Anyway, moving on. So, folks, we'll keep you up to speed on the latest with Lady. And we'll let you know what the outcome is with Lady the dog. All right, moving along.
That's what I get for helping.
Michelle, I hope that our neighbors down... What? What are you mumbling over there?
I might have said a bunch of ingrates.
Who?
You. Putting all this work with his
Michelle,
stinking dog.
I have not heard from our neighbor that knows the neighbor who we were concerned about. I don't have contact information.
Why don't you call somebody do a wellness check? That might be appropriate if you think something's going down.
No, well, folks, here's the deal. If it's 8 o'clock now, a couple hours ago when we started the show at 6 a.m., MJ Morning Show on daily, 6 to 10 a.m., here on 104.7 FM, I opened the show with a story and some concern. We were leaving the house this morning. It was about 5:20 this morning, leaving the neighborhood, and we're pulling down the street, the road we normally go to get onto the interstate and Howard Franklin Bridge to head over here to St. Pete. And Michelle says, hey, the lights are on in their garage over there. So there's a house down the street from us, and it's kind of a modern house, and they have glass-paneled garage doors. So I don't know the material. I'm just going to say they're glass. It's
got to be a hurricane glass or something if it's going to be exterior on the house.
Yeah, so or maybe it's acrylic. I don't know.
But it has a fog to it or a smoky feature where you can't see through it.
It's opaque. It's like a white opaque, so you can't see. It's not like looking through clear glass.
It's like the garage has cataracts.
That's exactly.
Okay. Yeah, they've got the new cataract garage doors from...
the new glaucoma series.
I think it's just called frosted.
Yeah,
there we go.
It's frosted glass.
So instead of having a wood garage door or a metal garage door, it's like it might be metal frame, but it has the large panels. Like
everybody knows what you mean except for you.
Yeah.
So each panel is like this smoked or fogged glass. All right,
we get it.
Oh my gosh!
So you're saying that it's made of glass?
So Michelle. Michelle.
Oh, this guy talks for a living.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Michelle says, oh, their lights are on in the garage. So the tail lights are on. And you can see like the red fuzzy out of focus through the frosted glass that the red tail lights are on. But you can't delineate or discern, but you know that they're tail lights. So as we're driving by, I get, down the street. I'm like, you know what? Let me back up and make sure that car's not running. Because I'm thinking 5:20 in the morning, what the hell? What if the car was running and they were getting all carbon monoxide up good?
What if they just got into the garage 10 seconds before you went down the street and they were about to back out of their garage to drop Meemaw off at the airport?
That's what I said. I said maybe it's the middle of summer. People could be going on vacation, but we did turn around.
Even though you're an early riser,
right?
A lot of people are leaving the house in that 5 o'clock hour.
So I turned around and I pulled into the driveway and I had Michelle turn our car off so I wouldn't hear our engine. And I put my ear to the garage door to see if I could hear like an engine running because I don't want them to have left their car on and the garage and maybe the house is filling up with carbon monoxide. So my dilemma was, what do I do? And I know the guy because I see him in the neighborhood. I see him and his wife walking, or I'll see him walking his dog. Oh, and coincidentally, you know what his dog's name is? Lady. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea. I have no idea what his dog's name. But, we're cordial. We know each other, in a cursory fashion. But I know people that know him. So I was debating at 5:20 in the morning, should I go bang on their front door? Should I ring their doorbell? Hey, do you know your lights are on in the garage? I see your red taillights. I just want to make sure your car's not running. So oh, thank you so much. No, the car's not running. But thank you so much for caring. Or, do you know what time it is? It's 5:20 in the morning. We're sleeping. So I did not go back and knock on the door. Instead, I texted another neighbor of ours that knows him well, and I just said, hey, I just passed by so-and-so's house, and the lights are on the car, the taillights in the garage. I just want to make sure the car's not running. Do you have his number? And I have no text back from my friend. And, what if we hear, oh, my God, they succumbed to carbon monoxide? I mean, I would feel so bad.
I think you're building a story in your head.
Maybe so. Maybe I'm jumping to the worst possible. Look, I hope that they just left the freaking lights on.
Because if they're in the car dead, the timer on the light would shut off.
Or the house. Or if the car was running in the garage and, the carbon monoxide leaks into the house. Anyway,
you're building a story in your head. You're going down this rabbit hole of.
So what should I have done? Should I have knocked on the? You know what? We ought to ask listeners. We're all too close to this now. I'm going to take a couple of calls. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Quickly, should I have knocked on the door at 5:20 in the morning, telling them that their lights were on the garage? Yes or no?
I don't know, man. If it's deliberate, I'm all for people taking themselves out.
This is like John Quinones on ABC's What Would You Do? All right, 800-990-1047. What should I have done? Should I have knocked on the door or rung the doorbell at 5:20 in the morning? Say, hey, I'm just concerned for your safety. Just doing a wellness check.
Wellness check.
Your lights are on. I just want to make sure your car's not running in the garage.
I'd peek out the door and be like, aren't you the radio guy from down the street? What do you mean you're doing a wellness check?
What should I have done? 800-990-1047. Quickly, I'll grab just a couple of calls here. 800-990-1047. Should I have knocked on the door? Yes or no? 800-990-1047 is how you get in. I want an outside take on this. Or did I do the right thing by texting somebody that knows them? But here we are 2.5 hours later, and I have not heard back from the person I texted. All right, Andrew, you don't have to heavily scream. Let me just grab these quickly because I want to move on. I got a whole pile of stuff as we're in the middle of an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. All right, Andrew, put that on hold. How about Randy? Randy, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, Randy.
Hey, it's Randy from Maine. You're a listener. I said I want to let you know you should have probably knocked on their door because that happened a couple of years ago to a neighbor of mine, and I knocked on their door, and they left their car running. I saved them just in time because their house is full of carbon monoxide.
Oh, my God. You knocked on a neighbor's door because they had their car running in the garage? Now, how do you know was the garage door open or closed?
I saw lights on, and then I heard the car running.
Oh, my God. So you saved your neighbor's life?
Yeah.
Wow. Randy, thanks for the call. All right, so I should have knocked on the door at 5:20 this morning.
Is this a newer house? Built in the last 10 years?
10 to 15 years.
Okay. Wouldn't you think...
maybe 15 years.
Wouldn't you think a newer house with nicer things...
Would have a carbon monoxide detector?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I've got them all over my house. Randy, thanks for the call. Let me grab...
Thanks, Randy.
Tamara in Parrish. Tamara, you're on the MJ Morning Show. What should I have done?
I don't think you... At 5 o'clock in the morning? Heck no, I wouldn't have knocked on that door. That's on them.
All right, so even if they got killed by carbon monoxide poisoning, it's on them?
Oh, God. I mean, that's a tough one. But at 5 o'clock in the morning, that's too early. I mean, I don't know.
All right, so what's the appropriate life to try to save your neighbor's... What's the appropriate time to save your neighbor's life?
Maybe after
6. Thank you, Tamara.
If I was only 45 minutes later, I would have saved the whole family.
I had a couple more calls. Whiz. Oh, that's what lady was doing all over the house. No. Whiz in Homosassa Springs. Whiz, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Oh, sorry, I just heard you make that joke. MJ, you should have kicked that door in, Spartan kicked it like 300, and been fully prepared to give mouth to mouth.
Oh,
you know what, Wiz? You might be right. I mean, if there's like,
I think they're dead.
Oh, will you stop? You stop it! Come on, that's terrible to say.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Call one of your neighbors and see if like the medical examiner's on your street.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, that's how you'll know.
I mean, we're poking fun, but MJ, you really should have done that. You never know if they're, especially if the elderly, sixth sense was kicking in.
No, they're not elderly. I mean, they're in good shape. They're probably mid-50s. Yeah, they're in pretty good shape. Thank you, Wiz. Appreciate the call. All right, Amy in Clearwater. Amy, Clearwater Beach, MJ Morning Show. All right, maybe the last call on this. What should I have done?
Hey, Amy, very big fan, listening to you for a very long time. Thank you for being on every morning.
Thank you.
I say I would probably not have even noticed that it was on, but I definitely would not have knocked. Or maybe I would have listened at the garage door to see, but I would definitely not have knocked.
So MJ did walk up to the garage door and put his ear against it, apparently, right?
Yeah, I put my ear on the door to hear if I can, hear a car running inside. So,
Dude,
all right.
Forensics is like fingerproofing the door and like, sir, we have this ear print.
We have an ear print. Let's match it to the federal database. All right, thank you, Amy.
Yes, have a great day.
All right.
Wow. Tough call, man.
It is a tough call.
But again, they might have just been starting up their car and getting ready to leave for work, or getting ready to run an errand super early.
My buddy Andrew, the home theater guy, advanced ESI out of Sarasota.
How's he doing?
Andrew's great. He said most new cars, he just texted me, most new cars sit, or I think he means shut. He says most new cars, I think, shut off in a few minutes if no movement.
Yeah, so if I sit in my truck with the engine on idling, it'll tell me after like 10 minutes or 12 minutes, the vehicle will shut off in 30 seconds unless I hit the okay.
Wow.
I don't know if Howard does that. I got to test
I think
that
it
out.
Does
it?
I think so.
Sit in your car don't sit in your garage, but sit in your car, with properly ventilated areas. But if I sit in a parking lot waiting for my old lady running in and out of Target or something, the vehicle will give me the message.
Does it sense if you're in the seat and it's running? So if you sit in your car, if you're in the seat, it'll still do it.
I'll get the message. I mean, and
that's your F-150.
And it will let me know, because if I'm sitting in the seat, I'm the one that's going to be dead if my windows are down and it's in a confined space. I guess 10 minutes isn't enough to off somebody, or 20 minutes.
By the way, Andrew brought me this a while ago. An hour ago, we were talking about if you weren't listening an hour ago, let me just bring you up to speed, but we do have a follow-up because I was asking the question. I guess I missed the follow-up. So an hour ago, we were talking about all these nutbag stories here in Florida of people pulling guns. We had down in Lehigh Acres, we had a woman who pulled a gun on a guy trying to do door-to-door pest control sales, and even chased the guy down in the neighborhood, yelled at the guy at the house, then got in her car and drove down the street to confront the guy with a gun, pulled a gun on the pest control salesman. Then we had window washers that were washing the windows at the wrong house. Guy pulled a gun on them because they were washing his windows and not the neighbor's windows. And then we had the 3 college kids that were like going door to door in St. Pete near Gulfport. And a neighbor comes out with a gun, brandishing a gun, and confronts them in the streets, thinking they're casing the neighborhood. They're 3 St. Pete college kids trying to make some summer money by cleaning cars. They had flyers and everything. And this guy's like, we think you're casing the joint, casing the neighborhood, knocking on doors, So I said, why wasn't this guy charged with brandishing a firearm? Because clearly in the video that the college kid shot, the guy's in the street with a gun confronting these kids. Well, Andrew found the follow-up that the case is closed and no charges will be filed against the guy that pulled the gun on the 3 college kids in Gulfport or near Gulfport in St. Pete.
What is he, like Yosemite Sam, just rootin' tootin', walking down the street, brandishing weapons?
Jeez, I think that's chargeable. I do.
Was it up to the young men to want to press charges?
I think it's up to the state attorney's office to find out whether a law has been broken. I guess the Pinellas County state attorney's office decided that this wasn't chargeable for some reason.
So with your open carry, right? Because we're an open carry state now.
You know what? I still have not seen one person with open carry.
Nor have I.
I have not seen one individual here in Florida open carrying a gun with the open carry law.
But with open carry being the law of the land,
Yeah.
for better or worse or whatever, and I don't care how you feel about it. I'm not trying to get political.
Right.
But if this guy's walking down the street open carrying in his hand,
I don't
does
think
does that diminish what branding is?
I think,
brandishing is?
I don't think open carrying holding
I'm
it in your
carrying it.
hand. No, it's like you have it holstered or tucked into your
But
waistband,
was he? I know,
visible.
but you think that he was really brandishing the weapon?
He was holding the gun. I thought it was threatening and menacing. Yeah.
Was he?
And the gun was cocked.
Yeah.
Well, obviously the state attorney's office disagrees.
Was he?
And I'm a gun proponent. I'm a Second Amendment personal defense proponent.
All right, so I'm no defense advocate or anything, but was he pointing it at the guys like, had fist on fist?
No. It was pointed, but it was I deemed it as brandishing and menacing is what I thought.
I'm with you.
When I saw the video. All right, moving along.
All right.
Are you ready for a weird story? A guy noticed that his belongings in his home were being mysteriously rearranged for weeks. Can you imagine in your home, items are moving around?
You know what I mean? Like,
you're not moving the items. The items are moving around in your house.
I think I could get away with it one time, and it's like, all right, maybe I did that. Maybe
maybe I put that bookshelf on the other wall.
Yeah, maybe I misremembered.
Maybe I don't remember that. Yes.
Okay, one time, but if it happens twice,
listen to this. A whacked out ex was caught breaking into this guy's home. So the woman, an ex relationship, was breaking into the guy's home and rearranging stuff.
That's a great gaslighting system right there.
Oh, my God.
I mean,
yeah, this happened up in Pennsylvania. She's being described as unhinged.
Yeah, I bet.
An unhinged ex. The guy briefly dated this woman, right? And I guess was trying to win the guy back. The dude said he noticed things inside his place were mysteriously being rearranged for weeks.
Was she cleaning up at least, or was she just moving stuff around?
doing the laundry?
I mean,
getting the dishes done?
Doing the dishes, exactly. Lindsay Harris's behavior, her attempt at a reignition of romance was discovered after she was caught sneaking into her former flame's Bucks County home. According to local cops, police say they spotted Harris, Lindsay Harris, 30 years old, sneaking into the guy's house through a window, carrying a bottle of red wine and some Italian water in preparation for what she believed would be a steamy evening. This is all according to NBC in Philadelphia.
Oh, man, I got to see a mugshot.
But what Harris saw was a romantic gesture the armed man saw as breaking and entering. Yeah. So this Lindsay Harris, she thought that she was being romantic. No. This is breaking and entering. So he called 911. Cops rushed over. We get a call for a woman breaking into one of our residents' homes in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania. We responded. Sure enough, officers see a 30-year-old female crawling through a window, and they take her into custody, and then they find out the whole story, according to the Falls Township Police Chief Nelson Whitney told NBC in Philadelphia. So that's burglary. So they dated. It didn't work out. The guy wasn't interested. She was still interested. I'm going to try to have a second chance here by, for weeks, breaking into the house and just rearranging stuff. And then she's caught with wine and Italian water climbing into the window. The guy, what's going on here? Calls the cops and they catch her. Wow.
How long did they date? Did they go out like half a dozen times? I mean, obviously well enough to know where he lives, right?
It says briefly.
The victim briefly dated this woman back in January. They met on the dating app Match. The man soon decided that, this one's not for me, breaks off the relationship, but she didn't want the relationship to go away. No. You know, I really like you. I'm your biggest fan. So this woman apparently was all jilted. She wanted to continue. He said, nope, this one shouldn't have gone on this date.
Check, please. I'm done.
Yeah. So the guy decided not to continue the relationship, but she wanted to continue it. Besides the multiple break-ins that began in late June, the man told NBC 10 in Philadelphia that Harris had visited his home multiple times as he found many items moved around out of place, and finally put two and two together that she was sneaking in through, I guess, an unopened window. Folks, make sure the windows in your house are locked,
yeah,
okay?
Seriously.
Just why don't you go around your house today and make sure all your freaking windows are locked?
I tell you what, man, this Lindsay Harris, man, she's one crazy
lady.
Thank you. I had to hold up a note for him to play
Right.
later.
Oh, my gosh.
So he could. I had to write it on a napkin.
And I was right on time.
I don't think that's the right lady to play. More like the Aerosmith lady. Honestly.
All right, so let me try it again. You know, that Lindsay Harris, no, you're too early.
Yeah.
What?
I have to say that she's one crazy. And then
what?
Lindsay Harris is one crazy.
Dude looks like a lady.
Oh, man. Maybe that's why they broke up.
Anyway, Lindsay Harris was booked and charged with stalking, trespassing, and harassment. I wonder if her rearrangement suggestions were good, though. I wonder if the vase looked good over there versus here.
I mean, is she an interior decorator?
I don't know.
Maybe
She
she's
had
just trying to
those-
give like some tips.
Yeah, if she had those skills,
right?
Would she paint the wall to open up the space a little
Oh,
bit?
you know what? She could start her own business, BE Decorating.
BE.
Breaking and entering.
Breaking and entering.
Breaking and entering decorating. Or designs.
I literally figured it out a nanosecond before you said it.
Oh, good news, everybody. The temporary Florida sloth ban has been lifted.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so now you're free to get a sloth.
If anybody tries to shoot me this weekend, I'll be pissed.
The 60-day temporary ban on importing sloths into Florida has expired.
Hold on. We have a ban on sloths?
Yeah, remember that sloth museum or sloth zoo that they were like building in Orlando, and it went bankrupt, and all the sloths were like in bad shape, and I think some died.
Was it called like
Sloth World?
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Sloth World. Yeah, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission issued a ban back in May. We talked about this following an investigation into the deaths of dozens of sloths connected with the Sloth World attraction in Orlando on I-Drive.
So we got to meet a sloth.
Yeah, from
about a year ago.
Guess what?
From the Florida Aquarium.
Yes. Guess what?
What?
Julian and Miss Texas, who's in town, she leaves today, right?
Yes.
Miss Texas leaves today.
Oh.
So Julian and Miss Texas, they were at the Florida Aquarium last Wednesday, and they went to the sloth experience.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they loved it.
Yeah, it's a fun experience. And that sloth is very well cared for and watched after and provided for. But this Sloth World, they have like 50 or 75 of these poor sloths.
Well, they never opened. I guess they're defunct, and there were sloths that died. They're just a terrible situation.
Oh.
And
I didn't know that we needed a statewide ban.
And I think these sloths died a very
slow.
I'm not going
Very
to stop.
slow.
I wasn't going to say it. Stop.
Listen, if anybody
stop it,
can't
stop.
figure it out,
I was gonna. I didn't want to. I stopped myself.
I think you're right.
They're so adorable. It's so.
They are.
Anyway, but the sloth ban has been lifted. How much money do you think that Michael Jackson biopic? How much money do you think that thing has made now? What the living frig?
I really have no idea, but
oh my God.
Is it $500 million?
Dude, it's $1 billion.
Oh, wow.
$1 billion. So, international box office for Michael, which, Michelle, we haven't seen this yet.
No.
Do you want to see it?
I do want to see it. You didn't want to go to the theater to see it, so.
Yeah, it's been so long that I can now wait for it to come out on stream.
Right.
And free streaming. I'm not going to pay for $12 to see it for one time at my house.
My God. So, Michael, this biopic, which, by the way, was not really reviewed well by critics.
Huh.
This thing has now crossed over the $1 billion mark in the global box office.
I think that speaks to his international appeal.
Right.
Talk about a guy who is known in every corner of the world, apparently.
I would have never in a million years thought that this thing would have made
1 billion, gajillion, fifillion,
I would have no idea. You know where this is headed? This is headed to
$100 billion.
That's where this is headed.
I think you're right.
But it's on the way.
Who's getting all this money? Is like Tito and Jermaine,
Marlon, and
who's dead? Who's alive? I can't keep track of who's. Michael's gone.
Hold on.
Janet passed, right?
Yeah, she died in 2000.
Latoya, she's gone, right?
Yeah, she died in 2018.
Anyway, I need a Jackson family. Who's dead? Who's alive? Who's getting all this money? And
is it the kids? I mean, the kids.
Who's getting all the cash? And then
didn't the kids inherit the estate?
Dude, there were rumblings. Yes. This thing had just opened up to poor reviews, and there were rumblings that they have so much additional footage that they're going to put out a part 2.
Right.
I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be a part 2 when this thing made that kind of money at the box office. That's crazy. And the popcorn bucket at the movie theater, I thought this was a little distasteful. It was a vial of propofol. You
know what?
All right, I'm sorry. That's terrible.
People are falling asleep during the movie.
It's terrible. Terrible. Anyway, I just thought
gosh.
that was. Hey, where's the last place you'd think there'd be a fight at a concert? Or let me rephrase it. What concert is the last place you'd expect a fight?
Is it like some whole Christian band or something?
Well, you're barking up the semi-right tree, but take the religion out. It's just someone you wouldn't expect there to be a big fight in the mosh pit. Hillary Duff concert, big fight.
What?
Yes,
that was in Tampa 2 weeks ago.
So, where did she play?
I think she.
Do you know where she played?
I think it was. I don't know. I think it was the Ice Palace.
All right.
I think
so. This was at the Kia Forum in L.A. in Inglewood, and this is all part of Hillary Duff's Lucky Me tour. I didn't even know she was still around.
No.
You know what? If you're in that lane, you're a fan.
Right.
I mean, we kind of make, comments. We're not in the Hillary Duff, Miley Cyrus demographic, but if you're a fan, she's been famous your whole life.
Yeah, but what did she do? I really can't. What was her claim to fame? Was she like Disney or something, or where did she come out of?
I can't remember if she came out of Disney.
She was at the Mid-Florida Credit Union.
All right, so she was at the amphitheater.
Yeah. So
It looks like she did have something with Disney.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what Hillary. But there was a fight. You have two ladies.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You have two ladies going at it.
She was Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah, she was Lizzie McGuire in the early 2000s.
All right.
And then, she evolved into...
Parlayed that into a
singing career.
Exactly.
And she was in a couple of movies like The Cinderella Story and Cheaper by the Dozen. So, and if you were... A lot of our listeners grew up on this Lizzie McGuire where it means a whole lot.
My God, you've got a girl fight, and one woman is pulling on someone's hair. It's caught on video.
What was it over?
We don't know.
Oh.
We have no idea.
Hmm.
So the last place that I thought there would be a fight is a Hillary Duff concert. Oh my God. All right. So I've got audio of a drive-through altercation.
All right, hold on. I'm sorry. Can we stop for a second?
Yes.
Yeah.
The 48 people who have sent me a text message to say that Janet Jackson is alive.
It's a joke.
It's a joke. We try to make jokes every now and then. We try to be funny. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the update.
Folks, I know that Janet Jackson is alive. Although I don't know about Tito, Jermaine, and Marlon.
He goes, good morning. Janet Jackson is still alive. She did not die. I believe it was Tito Jackson who died in 2024. I guess. But Janet's still alive. Thanks.
I think she was in here last year.
We know.
Mid-Florida.
Listen, I know that Janet Jackson's alive.
Is LaToya alive, though? I don't know that for sure.
LaToya's alive as well.
I feel like she's alive, but I
know
don't know
this
that.
This is a new game. Jackson family, dead or alive. So we know that Michael's gone. Who else? Can you just look it up?
I'm trying. Hold on. First, I'm going to LaToya. LaToya is alive.
LaToya's alive.
Yes. Just give me all. How old?
Hold on.
I got.
Dude, you are the worst.
Well, I had LaToya that I hit back.
Who? Hold on, Andrew. Turn your microphone on.
Yes.
Right.
Joe Jackson is gone.
Joe Jackson's gone. Yes,
Tito's
we know
gone.
that. Tito.
Brandon.
Brandon is gone?
I think he died at birth. Michael.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
I'm reading down the list of all the Jacksons.
You did ask for a list of all the Jacksons.
Whatever.
So babies who die at birth are suddenly in play.
Jermaine is still alive, right?
Yes.
All right. Jermaine, LaToya, and Janet, and Marlon,
and Skitch.
Yeah.
Randy is still around.
Randy
Jackson.
We forget Randy Jackson.
Rebby and Jackie.
Rebby Jackson. That's right. She had the minor hit Centipede back in 1984. Remember that?
Yeah.
Rebby Jackson, Centipede. Look it up. It was a minor hit back, I think, in the summer of 74. All right, you ready for karma? Are you ready for drive-through karma? This woman is being an absolute... Did I say 74? I think I said 84.
Okay, Rebby.
All right, Rebby Jackson.
All
right. So, instant karma at a drive-thru. This woman is complaining about something. I think it's at a Dunkin' drive-thru. And this woman is screaming with the individual. And then, ultimately, the person at the Dunkin' Donuts drive-in has enough and hurls the iced coffee at the woman inside the car. You got to hear this audio because it's like typical, I want to speak to your manager. I mean, listen to the way this thing went down. There's just a nasty freaking fight. So customer and the Dunkin' employee are getting in it in the drive-thru. She's screaming, I want my money. That's the customer. I want my money back. All right, so now someone's yelling, give me the food. And then leave. They're trying, I think it was a male employee inside the window is trying to de-escalate the situation. She's yelling about, give me my coffee! And then... All right, so that's another employee. Leave now.
What's your name? Tell me your name.
What is your name? Give me your effing name.
She works at Dunkin' Donuts.
Exactly.
Give the kid a break.
Right.
What's his name? What is his name? Because he is getting reported.
He is getting reported.
Who are you going to report him to?
I'm calling Mr. Duncan. Mr. Duncan?
Yes, this is Mr. Duncan.
Mr. Duncan, I'm going to drive through right now, and I'm reporting a very bad drive-through employee. You're getting reported to the drive-through police.
What's your name?
What's your bleeping name?
You're a piece of bitch! You piece of
All right.
I love that scream.
If you're getting into fights with fast food workers,
right?
You're the problem.
I mean, it's so violent and the way she's. And can I tell you, Dunkin' Donuts have the nicest drive-through employees.
Okay, hold on. That's a broad statement.
No. I've never encountered I swear.
There's thousands of Dunkin' Donuts.
I've been to thousands of Dunkin' Donuts. Let me tell you, and a lot of drive-thrus. Let me tell you,
I can attest to that.
And I have yet to encounter an unpleasant Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru employee.
And I think they get what they give, and even if they get a little bit of friction from a customer, they're still nice.
Yeah.
But this person is way over the line.
I mean, what a maniacal situation. I mean, that's just, I got Andrew's ISOing the scream. I got to hear that scream again.
You just got to wonder what is going on in her life that just precipitated this whole violent outburst.
We don't know what happened prior. We don't know what led to the altercation. And what's your name? And I'm reporting you. And I mean, for the customer in her vehicle, the drive-through, to ultimately like just scream like that. And just this cursing. I mean, I don't.
What's your f***ing name? You're a piece of shit, bitch!
I mean,
You need to go to a
Say it!
You f***ing piece of shit!
Say it, leave! Leave!
And then you hear the car driving off, and she's still yelling as she's driving off. My God. That's like that goat.
It does.
It's
Meech.
Yeah.
The fish. It does sound like the screaming goat. Now we need a screaming goat.
Hey, put the screaming goat up.
Oh, yeah. We got to do a side-by-side comparison of the lady who got doused with iced coffee. Let's be glad it was iced coffee, by the way.
I love that scream as the customer floors it to get out of the drive. Oh, well, the scream is because the drive-through employee throws the iced coffee into her car. That car is going to reek like Dunkin' iced coffee. So that's why there's the scream, because the employee hurls the drink into the car. It goes everywhere. All right, here's the goat. It's very close.
It's like dead on. If we would have taken the whole violent, profane exchange and just removed the scream and replaced it with the goat, it would have been perfect.
Exactly.
What the hell happens at a drive-thru that you have to exhibit that behavior? I don't know. I mean, what is going on in your life?
Michelle, would you care to guess how many Dunkin' Donut drive-thrus there are in the United States?
Maybe 7,100.
Whoa.
Oh, my God. There are an estimated 7,200 Dunkin' Donut drive-thru locations.
That's amazing.
My God. Wow. Price is Right rules. You did not go over.
I thought I was going to put you together on that one.
$1, Bob.
I thought you were going to be way off.
That is unbelievable.
Good job, Meech.
Just a guess.
You know what's really begun? The backlash. Well, let me tell you what people are calling them. Pervert glasses.
Oh, the meta glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a real growing backlash, and Julian keeps bugging me to get the meta glasses. The Ray-Bans, or, there are multiple brands out there that have the video and audio recording glasses. What are you laughing at, Michelle?
Does he think you're a pervert, or does he want to make you look like a pervert?
No,
I don't know which one.
He thinks
anything can be used for pervy reasons.
He thinks it'll be good for my content creation.
Right.
But I've always thought them to be a little bit awkward, and I wasn't going to use the word pervy, but the Meta video glasses are being thought of by more and more people as kind of pervy. And to the point where people are starting to be reluctant to use their glasses in public because of the reaction that they're getting from the glasses. So this is from Yahoo Tech. Meta's camera-equipped AI glasses are so divisive that some adopters are now leaving their expensive smart glasses at home, according to Engadget. That's a good website, by the way. I like Engadget.
Engadget.
Yeah, is a good site. Engadget. Engadget.
Okay.
Is good. It's like the Ars Technica or ARS Technica. A bunch of good sites out there.
I will say, if I notice you wearing the Meta glasses, I kind of avoid talking to you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't want to be around you.
Right.
It's just a thing because you see them and they're obvious. Once you know what they look like, once you know what to look for, the little circles in the corner,
right,
kind of up by the temples. Once you see that, you're like, is this guy recording me? Why is this guy recording me? What's he doing? What's he trying to, you know, a couple of times I've seen a friend and he's just, you know, hey man, good to see you. And I'm like, are you recording me right now? And he's like, no. But all he has to say is, you know, Meta record or Meta take a picture.
Right.
So,
or Meta, who's this fat guy in front of me? And like the AI will be like, that fat guy is Fester. All right, the MJ Morning Show.
Story continues. Influencers, mostly men. I don't know if I've ever seen a woman with the Meta glasses on.
I think that's one of the factors that, you know, contributes to this.
The
to this
creepiness.
thought, right? The creepiness that it's mostly guys.
Yeah, the women are going.
Yeah.
When they see the guys with the Meta glasses. So influencers, mostly men, have been using the glasses to inconspicuously and non-consensually capture footage of themselves approaching women and attempting to hit on them. That's one of the things. Listen, the glasses are being used for everything, and they're posting the interactions online for content. Some wearers have even attempted to extort victims or covert recordings of covert recordings for cash. Wow. So the glasses are starting to get a more, I guess, devious reputation.
I mean, I think the glasses.
I don't want the glasses.
Then just say no.
I want to tell Julie I'm not getting the glasses.
I think the theory was that it would be better for your more for protection for you because you do walk and engage with so many people, and you're always having these like little random incidences with people, and so for you it's like then you wouldn't have to be one of those take out your phone and do all that. You just have the glasses on. You're like record.
Hey, did it suddenly get like hot and humid in here?
Yes.
It's like the AC
Hold on.
quit.
What?
It did.
I walked away from the microphone a minute ago to check something's wrong with the AC.
I don't know if it's physically.
But it suddenly got noticeably hot and like muggy.
Moist.
Moist. Ooh.
I think the air stopped moving.
It's like, it's moist like a Duncan Hines cake in here now.
You know, the secret to that is replacing the oil with butter and using milk instead of water and add an egg.
Hey, Andrew, can you check or it's just weird. It's like something happened in here and it just got noticeably, I need to get air rescue in here now.
The cake mix calls for sometimes 3 eggs. You got to put 4 in there. 4th egg, milk instead of water, and a stick of butter instead of the 3rd cup of oil.
Is that right?
Little tip from your FenFest.
Hey, if you get pulled over by the Florida Highway Patrol, just check your rearview mirror and see if it's the award-winning car that just won the best-looking police car contest.
Do they still use like the Corvette or what is it? Like, is it like a Lamborghini or something?
No, Mustang.
Is that the one?
Yeah, this is the one they entered this year. So the Florida Highway Patrol has won the National Best-Looking Cruiser Contest for 4 years in a row now. Yeah, the black and tan, which was a Mustang this year. It's a 2023 Mustang 5.0 GT.
Oh, dude.
And it's got special wheels on it.
Look at that picture right off in front of the Skyway Bridge. That's badass.
It's a good-looking Mustang. It's a slick top. It doesn't have a light bar on top. They do have the picture of the car in front of the Sunshine Skyway. I don't know if that's like a Photoshop or if they found a spot to take that.
I probably found a spot.
Yeah, maybe at like the rest area along, the sky. I don't know where they took the picture, but it's won 4 years in a row, and I mean it was won handily. The Florida Highway Patrol had 52,249 votes. Michigan and Georgia, they were in second and third place. They had over 30,000 votes. Apparently, the story goes is that Michigan was in the lead, that the Michigan Highway Patrol vehicle was winning, and then suddenly Florida came up fast. And here we go in the home stretch. Florida Highway Patrol, the outside.
So Michigan, their unique feature is that they have the cherry on top.
Oh. Oh.
They have the old school looking bubblegum machine.
Yeah.
Old police light, the old round, police light on top. But they're not I don't think they're rotating anymore. I think they have the LEDs inside.
But they still have that center.
The round cherry on top.
Yeah, the center roof bubble.
Yeah, I think they called it like the bubblegum machine, like old police light.
Now, here's the thing about Georgia.
Yeah.
And I laugh every time I see them because, I'm not the biggest fan of Georgia Highway Patrol.
Okay.
It's amazing that the colors that they choose is the same colors as the University of Florida. So Georgia, where nothing an old Georgia boy hates more than those Florida Gators.
Yep.
They have the blue with orange trim.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you never saw a Georgia Highway Patrol car? Were you driving too fast? They can't even stop you? Some boy just blew my radar up. I'm not even going to try to get that whippersnapper.
Yeah, so congratulations, Florida Highway Patrol.
Yes.
It's a good-looking vehicle unless it's in your rearview mirror with lights on pulling you over.
Yeah, if I would have told you this vehicle is Georgia State Patrol or University of Florida Police, would you be able to tell the difference? No, they look identical.
So, Michelle, can you explain why you said last night to me, quote, that's what makes you tyrannical?
Oh, no.
Oh, because the air. You want to keep jamming the air up to, honestly, Kenny, thank you for the, help with the AC situation. But in the olden days,
Yeah.
years ago, I used to have to walk around the house with like a sweatshirt and a coat on and sleep with a, sleeping bag on top of me.
There's been a flip. There's been a flip-flop in our relationship. So early on, I loved the house just ridiculously cold. I mean,
the entire house.
Yeah, icebox cold. And now, while I still like the house cool.
No, you like it warm.
No, I do not like.
You're like a baby.
No, I like the house at like 73 or 74 degrees. Michelle wants to run the place at like 70. So there's been a flip. Before, Michelle would turn it up like years ago or wear sweatshirts and sleeping bags around the house.
Literally.
And now I find myself making it a little warmer as Michelle drops it down to Arctic temps. And Michelle called me tyrannical last night.
She's not wrong.
Live by your standards. And you used to keep the studio really cold, like.
Right now it's terrible in here.
Right.
Pretty muggy. Yeah.
Oh my God! It's like I'm getting uncomfortable in here. Something happened.
Do we have a hole in the roof?
I don't know what's going on. You know what? It feels like hot, humid, muggy air is coming in. And Fester, your body heat's not
helping at all.
Not helping at all.
At all. I mean, somebody give me a mic cord. I'll do the show from the hallway or something.
God, I mean, it is uncomfortable. Let me call Max. Max is in charge of the AC, right?
Is he? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Do we have anybody in charge of anything around here?
Yeah, of course we do.
I mean, besides you in the morning show?
By the way, not making any disparaging comments about the company as part of the new company handbook you got to sign.
I haven't signed it yet.
Yeah.
I haven't been presented with it.
That's because you don't access the platform.
That's right, I don't.
And I'm calling Max, the engineer. Man, I don't know if I can. We have an hour and 10 minutes left in the show. I don't know if I can continue.
Fester, I didn't have to sign it either.
Yeah, well, we'll sign it together.
Come on, Max, pick up the phone. And it is very difficult to finish the show. It's become hot and muggy and humid in here. It's like a rainforest in here now.
Yes. It's like the Amazon. Not the delivery service, not the shopping website, the forest. The OG Amazon.
Come on, Max, pick up the phone. He's not picking up the phone.
All right.
And he's got no
Please
voice.
leave your message for
Max
Andrews.
Max, it's MJ. I don't know what happened, but our air conditioning quit in the studio. It's hot as armpit in here, Fester.
Hotter than an armpit.
It's like butt crack hot in here.
Butt crack mixed with underboob.
Michelle, threaten Max. Go ahead.
Max, you better get in here and fix this AC or I quit.
Max like, Don't do that, Michelle.
Something happened.
That would be awful.
I'm telling you, something happened in here. I don't know what's going on here.
Thanks, Max. We still in line?
No, I hung up.
Oh, good.
All right. Our listeners are unbelievable. And listen, I love our listeners. Our listeners are observant. Our listeners are invested in this program. Our listeners let me know if there is anything out of place. I was flooded. Let me give an honest estimate. I would say 25.
Okay.
I had 25 either emails or direct messages from people that wanted to know why the podcast. So the MJ Morning Show, we do the show live from 6 until like 9:54 every single day. So almost 4 hours. And once we take out the commercials and the podcast is roughly, I think, 3 hours and 3 minutes, 3 hours and 4 minutes, 3 hours and 2 minutes.
Ask Andrew. He knows exactly.
Anyway, Andrew, turn your microphone on. So I get people so this starts blowing up on like Friday afternoon, Friday night, over the weekend. I'm like, hey, MJ, I'm listening to what's going on. The podcast was like a little over 20 minutes short. The podcast from last Friday, taking our whole show and then putting it into podcast form and putting it up on all the platforms. The podcast, and I looked at it, came back at like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh.
And listeners like, what's going on here? Why is the podcast so freaking short?
I know why.
What happened? Where'd the 20 minutes go?
I got to guess.
Hold on. Andrew, do you know the answer? Because Andrew said he had to investigate. Do you know why the podcast was 20 minutes short?
I believe I figured it out.
I think I figured it out instantly.
All right, Fester, what do you think it is?
Because What's-Her-Face kicked a bucket, and we played music.
Oh.
And did they cut the music out? Who died?
Bonnie Tyler.
Bonnie Tyler died.
We didn't play music. You just sang it.
No, I sang it, and I played karaoke. Dude, that's not 20 minutes. I didn't play 20 minutes of Bonnie Tyler. What's the matter with you?
Maybe they cut out the whole segment. I don't know. All right,
what are you saying?
I take my guess back.
Your guess sucked.
I'd like to redact my guess.
It was a reasonable guess.
It was a moderately reasonable, not even a reasonable.
It was a terrible guess.
It was marginal.
Andrew,
it was a marginal guess, not terrible.
Andrew, why was Friday's MJ Morning Show podcast over 20 minutes short?
I removed every mention of pizza.
Oh, will you stop it?
Attaboy.
Funny guy.
Oh, but we left Scuba in.
Real funny guy.
That's a funny guy.
Do you know why? Seriously, why was our podcast 20 minutes short?
I goofed.
Oh.
I'm fallible.
What did you leave out?
I think I left out the 9:01 segment.
But you left out the whole the first segment coming up next at 9 o'clock. You left the whole.
I think that's what I left out. Yeah.
Oh my God, that was our best one of the week too.
It's been put back.
All right. So when did you repair it? When did you fix it?
Monday morning.
Oh my God! So people had to suffer with 20 minutes less of an MJ Morning Show podcast all weekend long before you fixed it on Monday.
Just like they had to deal with the silence when you walked out of the room and left the computer and manual yesterday.
What?
Oh,
okay.
No.
All right.
I did not.
All right. Hold on.
How long was there silence?
Not long.
Like how long?
Like 12 minutes.
A few seconds.
I'm telling you, this computer is falling out of. It's happened to me.
No. It's when you also didn't remove the jingle because you switched it out at the top of the hour.
Whoa.
Okay,
Andrew,
well,
you're getting awfully defensive and throwing accusations at
yeah.
somebody who deleted
You know
it.
what? You're casting aspersions.
We're all fallible.
You had
especially me.
You had me on your side when you're like, hey, listen, I deleted the whole segment. I've replaced it. It's done. And we were going to make our little joke about people missing the weekend and how did they possibly survive. Yeah. And then you're like, but you.
Yeah. And now you got to stab me in the face.
Right in the face.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Like
why don't you get bear spray and why don't you spray me with bear spray too while you're at it?
You stab him in the face like that.
Is that an option?
That soft part, right where the cheek and the nose meet.
I'll tell you, why do you throw me in front of a charging bison at Yellowstone?
Yeah, just let him flip in the air 8 feet high.
Like Grandpa.
He's speaking out, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. He broke a femur.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a second. All right, hold on to that thought. We got a whole hour to go. Do me a favor. Make sure that the 9 o'clock segment, which is coming up next, make sure that is in the podcast.
No. If you want, it's up to you. It's up to you. You make the call, Andrew.
Fielder's choice. All right.
Thank you, Andrew.
All right. When we get back, 9 o'clock hour, begins. And I'm looking at my pile. We got a lot of stuff. Oh, couple of Wimbledon stories. So Wimbledon's done. I don't even know who won. Didn't that like the
Yannick Sinner?
Is that the red-haired kid?
Yep.
Yeah, so he...
The Italian ginger.
Yeah, oh, that's right, the Italian ginger.
Is that what they call him on
No,
the...
I don't
Wait a minute.
so.
I saw something from Wimbledon that was involving a celebrity. A big name who you know, did something unbelievably rude at Wimbledon. And she's getting backlash. So it is a female big celebrity. Everyone knows the name. What did she do that was so rude? That and a whole lot more next. MJ Morning Show here on Q105, 104.7 FM. Please stand by. Your next move can be smooth, or your next move could be an unmitigated dumpster fire disaster. Take your pick. What do you want? You want a good move, or you want a really nasty, mangled up move? Yeah, I think you're going for the good move. That's when you call Two College Brothers. Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. Two College Brothers, I'm going to tell you right now, is going to give you a great quote. Two College Brothers is going to give you a perfect move. Look at their reviews online. I'm going to let you in on something that just doesn't happen in the moving industry. A moving company with over 1,200 five-star reviews is virtually unheard of. Guess who has that? Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. If you're moving from point A to point B, across the street, across town, across the state, out of state, to another planet, you call twocollegebrothers.com. Remember, you got to have the brothers. You got the others, then you've got the brothers. Twocollegebrothers.com. Smartest move you'll ever make. Mention me, MJ, get free moving boxes. Banco is the garage door company that I highly recommend. You know what? If I ended up smashing my neighbor's garage door in this morning because I saw the lights on and I was hoping that their car wasn't running, I would have told them to call Banco to fix the garage door that I just wrecked. And I could have probably got him an MJ discount or something. Listen, I have an amazing email from a listener. Hey, MJ, I wanted to tell you about my experience with Banco garage doors. I returned home late at night from a trip to find my garage door was not working. In looking closer, I realized the spring had broken. The first words that popped into my head were, "You can bank on Banco." I called them the next morning, and they quoted me over the phone. I then mentioned the MJ Morning Show. They took 10% off the total. Just like you said, the communication was incredible. Gene came out. It was a pleasure. You know Gene. Gene knows you. Yeah, Gene is one of their greatest at Banco, one of their greatest techs. Been with them for like 30 years or something. They got upgraded to a more stable, longer-lasting spring for a minimal extra cost. Anyway, Leanne in St. Pete, a thrilling, amazing experience with Banco. For any kind of garage door service, folks, bank on Banco. They're the best. And this is an email from a listener to prove it. Bank on Banco, bancodoors.com. Call them, go to their website, whatever. It's 877-90-BANCO or bancodoors.com and tell them that MJ sent you. You know, a lot of things are going on in the world of diamonds these days, but here is something that you absolutely need to know. Right now, it's the best time to buy a natural diamond because prices are at nearly 50-year lows. 50. This is one of the world's most rare precious stones. They're at their best price in modern times. We're talking real Mother Earth diamonds formed at the center of the earth. We're talking billions of years ago. And the prices now are mind-blowing. I'm talking extreme value. Nobody has more diamonds in every shape, every size, every color than IDC, International Diamond Center. I mean, diamond, hey, it's their middle name. Perfectly cut diamonds, excellent symmetry, total dazzle. These are the highest quality diamonds on the planet at unbelievable bargain prices. Get to IDC now while prices are unbelievably low on natural diamonds. Buy low. Now is the time. IDC, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, Sarasota, and tell them that MJ sent you, International Diamond Center. Very, very easy and convenient all over town. The Genesis that should be in your driveway is at Genesis of Tampa right now. Tell you what, Michelle, I'm so peeved at the new BMW X5 design. When our lease is up, I'm looking at a Genesis. I'm telling you, I'm so aggravated with the new X5 that they rolled out. It's like, ugh, they wrecked it. The Genesises, man, they look great. And I just drove one. My parents have a GV70. It's like 8 months old. Phenomenal. I was just at my parents' place in Fort Lauderdale, and that is a really nice vehicle. They look great. They drive well. They are engineered well. The safety ratings are fantastic. And if you're looking for a Genesis, folks, it's Genesis of Tampa. So Genesis of Tampa, part of the Murphy Auto Group. The summer of savings is on. So Hillsborough, Tampa, you now have a Genesis dealer. Before, you had to go to like Pinellas or Polk County. No. Now the other counties, you can come over to Hillsborough. You can come to Tampa and get your best deal on a Genesis at genesisoftampa.com. Genesis of Tampa, 275, and Bears, technically right at Bears and Nebraska. Genesisoftampa.com. Tell them that MJ sent you. Traffic's on. Let's grab Shriner. 9 o'clock, MJ Morning Show back in just a couple of minutes. Stand by.
In Hillsborough.
Was Max here?
No.
Oh, no. Rudy's here. No,
Better.
I don't need a fan. I don't need.
No, we need a fan, Rudy.
No. I can't have that thing whirling in the background. It's just, it's going to make too. Rudy, hey, dude. Rudy, thanks.
Good
for the,
idea, Rudy.
Thanks for the fan, but I do appreciate it.
He's the only person that cares about you right now.
Yeah,
You know that.
Rudy's great.
The best.
Rudy's rushing a fan in, but
Thank you, Rudy.
It's. I don't need that in the background for the last hour of the show. I just got off the phone with Max, the engineer. And he knows, I guess 2 units are out. He's got the remote software so he could see some kind of sensor failure. So, I mean, how quickly it seemed that it got hot and muggy in here fast.
Yep.
Yeah, the studio feels like an Amazon rainforest right now.
Welcome to Florida.
Yeah, the air feels thick.
You don't like the temperature, just wait. It'll change in 10 minutes.
And the mosquitoes are the size of helicopters. And watch out for the gators.
The gator.
Yeah. So he's getting in touch with the air conditioning company. These are brand new freaking units. My God, these are brand new units. And how long have they been in? They've been in for like 6 months?
I was going to say 6 months.
Well, they had to squeeze it in at the end of the year.
Yeah.
They're out of warranty. No, I don't know.
Oh my
We're going
gosh.
to give you a 6-month and 1-day warranty. Well, 6 months and 2 days.
Yeah. So, our studio is hot as balls right now. And I guess Max, our engineer, is able to see on his phone that we've got sensor failures.
That's all right. This is the last segment anyway. So.
Oh, man, that's a pain in the neck.
Oh, crap. We got 2 segments left.
What do you mean?
I thought this was the last segment. Never mind.
Dude, we've got 2 big segments left.
Got a whole hour. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Hey, you ever hear of Ozempic feet?
Ozempic feet. Is that where your feet look all saggy?
No.
Your toes look saggy because you lost weight.
Hold on. No, well, you're getting close.
Anytime you say Ozempic anything, it's because of Ozempic. You know,
Right.
your parts don't plump up. What, you were a size 12 and now you're a size 10 and a half because your toes aren't as fat?
Yeah, there is something, and this is not on the list of like Ozempic side effects, but now there's Ozempic feet.
Ozempic.
Yeah, so significant weight loss are leaving people's feet looking bonier, looser, and more deflated because of the reduction in fat tissue, even on your freaking feet.
All right.
I don't think I have a lot of fat on my feet.
Okay. Am I the only person who's tired of all these people picking on?
No,
Listen,
not.
As a representative for the fat people, I'll put myself in the role.
Yeah.
All you hear is, you should lose weight. You should trim up a little bit. You'll look good on you. What? 150 less pounds.
And then?
And then people go through it, they do it, and then they're critiquing every part of their body.
You're too skinny.
Look at that person. Oh, look at their feet. Look at their hands.
Their feet.
Look at their face.
Who's looking at their feet?
Look at their face.
All right, hold on.
Look at their kinkles are gone. You have Ozempic kinkle.
Wait a minute. What are all the Ozempic side effects? We've heard of Ozempic face.
That's not a side effect. That's
right.
A side effect is,
it's a result.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is all this Ozempic stuff is clickbait.
But what have we heard?
Yeah.
We've heard about Ozempic face.
Yep.
Ozempic ass.
I think wasn't
Ozempic boobs.
No, seriously. What are the real ones? I think there was Ozempic penis actually.
Yes.
Wasn't there?
Yes. Which I don't have because I'm still,
I don't need to.
I'm like,
just stop.
2 belly buttons.
All right. So
The face, a gaunt or hollow appearance caused by rapid weight loss.
Yeah.
So any part of your body that experiences rapid weight loss, you're going to have a very skinny, bony, gaunt look to it, which is hopefully with Ozempic, it's all over. It's not just one place.
Well, and
but
your
now
body-
you're being criticized for it.
Your body is healthier because you're, less mass.
Right.
And like, it's a side effect. No, it's a result.
Right.
And if so stupid.
Add Ozempic feet to the list. All right. Do you know by any chance, Michelle, the celebrity at Wimbledon that's getting some backlash?
No, I only watched Djokovic last Friday.
So Wimbledon is done.
Done.
Wimbledon concluded, was it Sunday?
Yes.
So the Sinner guy
Yannick
won
Sinner.
on Sunday. Where's he from? He's from Italy, right?
He's an Italian with fire engine ready.
Right, that's right. The Italian ginger. So did you hear the backlash that a particular well-known celebrity?
No.
Oh, Fester. I think you just passed the picture.
I'm trying to find a list.
Hold on. No. Go back to where you just were.
Hold on. No thing. A pop-up came up.
Yes, all right, stop right there. Dude, just...
I'm trying. You see this.
All right.
There we go. I don't know why this pop-up blocker is here.
Look at the size of the hat that person is wearing.
That's the biggest hat I've ever seen.
Yes.
What?
I have legit seen.
People were blocked from seeing the game. People were blocked from seeing the match She was blocking like 5 seats. Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, she looks great.
She does look
She
fantastic.
looks great.
I didn't recognize her as J-Lo. I was trying to figure out who is that?
Yeah, she's looking hotter than ever.
She looks so good. I didn't even recognize her
You
as
know what?
herself.
She gets a pass. She can wear the hat.
Yeah, J-Lo's okay in my book.
J-Lo wore a hat to Wimbledon the size of like an elephant's ear. I mean, the biggest freaking hat look, how big is that hat?
I have legit seen Mexican men with sombreros not this big.
So J-Lo apparently wore the biggest hat, and it started a discussion. How rude was this that J-Lo's wearing a gigantic hat?
Is the person behind her complaining?
Multiple people apparently complained that J-Lo's hat was blocking them from seeing some of the games. Yeah.
Listen, if I'm behind J-Lo, all I want to see is her.
Oh, you know what else is funny? And listen, I'm not a big tennis fan. In fact, if there were a sport that I needed to abolish from Earth, I think tennis would be that sport.
Tennis?
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't have much use for tennis.
Above pickleball?
Of major sports.
Above javelin?
I'm talking about major spectator sports.
Above decathlon? Above speed walking?
I'm saying of major...
It's an Olympic sport.
Of major observing sports, of spectator sports. If I had to toss one out, it wouldn't be baseball, wouldn't be basketball, wouldn't be football, wouldn't be hockey. No, I toss. If I had if the planet had too many sports and we had to eject one, I'm going with tennis.
Tennis, you're out.
Yeah, tennis is done. But this is funny. Guess who showed up also? So J-Lo shows up with a giant hat.
Yeah.
Guess who showed up in total complete character to Wimbledon?
Okay, so the person has to have a character.
Yeah, total character.
All right. I see the list of celebrities.
Nice.
Oh, was it Borat?
No, one of his other characters.
Very nice. That's Borat.
No, I said
okay.
one of his other characters.
The beach guy with the spandex?
No.
What?
Ali G.
Okay.
So Sacha Baron Cohen showed up to Wimbledon in full-blown Ali G outfit. You know, with those like yellow-tinted black frame glasses. He's got like a rapper tracksuit on.
That's awesome.
He's got the massive gold chains around his neck.
You know what? I think he's got something new coming out.
He must. I mean, he's clearly trying to get attention. And he was cool. He's stopping with all kinds of fans. Fans are taking pictures with him. And he's like totally Ali. Yeah, look at Fester just found an Instagram post. Ali G crashes Wimbledon. Is this him? All right, you got to hit reset it, and then
I'll refresh. It's gonna take a second. Refresh
and
internet's working slow.
And go.
At the men's singles in Wimbledon. I see at the men's singles in Wimbledon.
Oh, that's it?
It's like the World Cup, something called tennis, which is like a crap version of ping pong. I is in row H, seat 329. So it'll be easy to find me, innit? Respect.
So he gives out his seat number. If anybody sees it while they're there, you could track him down and meet Ali G.
Yeah.
Respect.
That's
He said they just finished filming for a new Ali G.
Oh, they did?
Movie.
I mean, he's right. It is a crap version of ping pong.
Tennis is a crap version of ping pong.
I'm not sure if he was preaching the truth or trying to make a joke. But either way, facts are facts.
All right, speaking of sports, speaking of football, did you see? You see what the Bucs did? You go to the Buccaneers official Facebook page, Fester.
All right, let me pull it up. Search Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What'd they do?
Oh, man.
Click here, official page of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2-time Super Bowl champions. Oh. They put this up 15 hours ago.
Oh, man. The Buccaneers took the video of that grandpa getting flung in the air by the bison at Yellowstone. The Bucs took the video, and then they have which Bucs player is completing the flip?
It's Tez. Is it Tez Johnson?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, number 15, Tez Johnson.
I couldn't even tell you what Baker Mayfield's number is.
6.
Is it 6?
He's number 6.
All right. So
Tez Johnson is flipping in the end zone, and it's the old man getting flipped by the buffalo. And then Tez Johnson sticking the landing. That's hysterical.
Oh, and man, should the Buccaneers have done that? I mean, Grandpa's got a broken femur.
I mean, it would be appropriate if they were playing the Buffalo Bills and you saw those players in the background. No, but that's great.
So the Buccaneers, they take the video of Grandpa getting tossed in the air like a rag doll by the Bison, and then they do a quick edit to this player,
Tez Johnson,
completing a backflip and coming down on his feet.
They say, we're flipping out because it's almost football season.
Yeah, that's their caption.
Funny.
We're flipping out because it's almost football season.
Oh, I'm sorry, by the way.
Sorry for what?
That you not getting the new Buccaneers radio announcer job.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who got the new announcer? Because Gene Deckerhoff has retired. The 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown Buccaneers.
I was really pulling for you as well.
They could have just hired me to do the voice. I could have, but I don't know any of the players. I don't know any of the names.
I mean, you know Tez Johnson now because of the Buffalo flip.
I know Baker Mayfield.
That's about it.
Trent Dilfer warming up on the sidelines.
Yeah, it's Tony Castricone? Tony Castricone?
Sounds like he had his boys removed. Tony Castro.
I mean, how do you say castration in Italian? I don't know.
Castricone. Tony Castricone.
Hey, look, it's all Tony No Nuts.
Tony Castricone is the new Buccaneers play-by-play guy.
No, so for years, apparently, he was the head announcer over the University of Washington Huskies, and he got the big job, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, very, very nice.
So, good for him.
Anyway, the grandfather was ID'd.
Oh, yeah.
Is there any audio on this guy? Is he speaking out yet?
I saw the Today Show this morning at 7 when
was he on from his hospital bed?
He spoke on the Today Show did a feature and he said speaking out. I don't know if he's done an interview yet with anybody besides the Today
Andrew,
Show.
Can you see if Grandpa Carl Isom McDaniel? Can you see if we have any audio of him? So Carl Isom McDaniel is the grandfather that was flung in the air by the Bison. And he's got multiple broken bones, including a busted up femur.
Well,
he's a retiree in his mid-60s.
Isn't like the femur the strongest bone in the body?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
McDaniel was visiting the park from Kendall, Washington. He was there with his grandson. Grandson ran and left Grandpa to fend for himself.
Was the grandson the one next to him when they were taking the picture?
Yeah, he had like girl hair.
I think.
No, seriously.
Okay.
Michelle, the kid's hair is longer than yours.
The kid had long hair.
Yeah, it's like a 14 or 16-year-old kid, and just runs away from Grandpa.
I think everybody kind of scattered and took their own way. I don't think he was trying to ditch his grandpa.
He ditched Grandpa, all right.
You want to talk about a memory you'll have forever.
Oh, my God.
Remember that summer vacation when we went to Yellowstone and I almost got killed? By the buffalo.
But in all fairness, he was at a proper distance. Grandpa McDaniel, he did nothing wrong. You know, he was that Bison, man, he just locked in on a target and said, I'm coming for the guy with the ZZ top beard and the overalls.
Now that I've seen the longer clip, that white truck that passed by is what stirred the buffalo.
I mentioned that.
The bison. Yeah.
I said that yesterday. There was a white pickup truck that rolled by, and the buffalo or the bison did not like that. Tell you what, I think they ought to turn that thing into bison burgers.
No, they're not going to touch that bison.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, that's their home.
That thing weighs every bit of like 2,500 pounds. You know, they say that these bison can run at speeds up to 35 miles an hour. How can something that dense and big and chunkified, how could that thing possibly run up to 35 miles an hour?
You know what?
That to me is unfreaking believable.
You taunt this animal, you get some speed. You've seen like the bison running in the prairie, like in a herd.
Yeah, listen, I've seen a stampede.
Yeah,
but
I mean, same thing.
35 miles an hour? My God. And most Americans that are adults support an outright ban on social media for kids under 16.
Whatever.
I think that would be beneficial. You know, you have some countries that have didn't Australia recently ban social media for kids under a certain age? I think Australia, could you look it up, Michelle?
Yeah, it's completely unenforceable. Why don't you kids stop having sex too? I mean, okay, great.
God,
I'm for an outright ban on with high schoolers doing it with each other. Guess what?
A Pew Research Center poll of nearly 10,000 adults across the U.S. found that 56%, almost 6 in 10, support banning minors from using social media sites until they turn 16.
You know who doesn't want social media right now? Carl McDaniel. The old man who got flipped by the buffalo.
Yeah, because the Buccaneers are making fun of him.
How about you shut the Facebook down, Buccaneers?
Meanwhile, Carl McDaniel is in traction at a hospital, recovering from broken bones.
All right, so if I'm the Buffalo Bills,
let's go to commercial.
Oh,
he was injured.
He was injured. Let's go to the Fox NFL go to commercial sad music.
When we get
for
back,
an injury on the field,
we'll get an update on player Carl McDaniel.
Yeah, he was taken off the field. He's now in the tent. Looks like concussion protocol. Poor guy. Any audio on him yet, Andrew? Any audio on Grandpa who got bisoned up good?
Not yet. I'm sure some will come out today, hopefully. And if I were the Buffalo Bills, I would superimpose the logo of the Dolphins, their division rival, or the Jets or the Patriots, and have the Buffalo flip them.
Oh no!
Yeah, pretty
Tampa. What are you whispering over there?
I wasn't whispering. I was mouthing it.
Oh. But it was an audible mouth.
Okay.
And she also knows my weakness.
Right.
Hey, we have dropped 19 spots.
We have?
The Tampa Bay area has dropped 19 spots. Yeah, we're going the wrong way. This is totally the wrong way.
What's the list?
Dropping 19 spots. I'm glad you asked. We'll find out next. The final chunk. This is for Grandpa McDaniel, by the way, as we go to break.
Yeah, T's and P's, man. Speedy recovery to Grandpa.
Yeah. Yeah, go to break right now. All right, folks, the final chunk of the MJ Morning Show is next, and you'll find out the Tampa Bay area. Seriously, this is the wrong direction. We've dropped 19 spots in this very important category. And trust me, you're going to want to hear this information in minutes on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. So Kenny had his team at my house from Air Rescue yesterday, and this is a paid commercial for Air Rescue. I am a paid endorser. Air Rescue is fantastic. Formerly Plan B Air Conditioning. Usually, for 4 years, you hear me say, hey, you need air conditioning work? It's Plan B AC. Same owners. So Plan B and Air Rescue, same owners. They decided to phase out the Plan B name and just make it all Air Rescue. And we got rescued yesterday. We have a brand new 2-ton system that cools the side of the house where our master bedroom is. It went out. It was dead. I wasn't going to put, thousands in parts into an old system. So we put in a brand new Daikin system. And right now, listen to this. Right now, Daikin systems are on sale. If you want a brand new state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line deal, folks, Daikin. $2,500 off. So you've heard about the America 250 and some folks, hey, 250. No. They've added a zero. $2,500 off a brand new Daikin air conditioning system, just like what we just had installed at my house yesterday, and it's kicking butt. It is cold. It is phenomenal. Thank you, Air Rescue. And if you just need regular service on something, mention me, MJ, get 10% off. airrescue.com. That's airrescue.com. 888 never wait, and tell them that MJ sent you. If your roof needs repairing, if you've got a leak, listen, we've had some heavy rains, and by now, if you've got a leak, it's probably presented itself. Another great company that just recently did work in my house is Hendrick Roofing, my roofing company of choice. Hendrick and I, MJ, we go way, way back. Let's take it back to 2004 when Hendrick put the first roof on my house when it was under construction. And now we've replaced the roof 22 years later with the latest and greatest materials. We now have a much better underlayment because the technology just got so much better over the years. Hendrick did a fantastic job. Even one of my neighbors like, oh, my God, this roofing company is the cleanest and neatest I've ever seen. Yeah, they did a wonderful job. If you need a new roof, whether it's a tile roof, whether it's a asphalt shingle roof, whether it's a metal roof, they have their own metal shop. They fabricate all their own metal. They do an unbelievable job. Not only residential, they're also commercial experts. So if you need commercial roofing, it's Hendrick Roofing. Over 60 years in the Tampa Bay area. Take my recommendation, folks, to the bank. It's Hendrick. HendrickRoofing.com. I've known Randy for years. HendrickRoofing.com. Family-run company, over 60 years now in the Tampa Bay area. HendrickRoofing.com. Tell them that MJ sent you. If you're looking for a Ford car, truck, or SUV, man, Ford just rolled out some unbelievable programs at Veterans Ford. You go to Veterans Ford, take advantage of the new incentives. Amazing finance rates. There are rebates that I saw up to $4,500 on some very popular vehicles, like some of the trucks. Looking for an F-150, F-250. Maybe you're looking for an F-350 dually. That's what I want. I want an F-350 dually to yank my horse trailers around. I don't have any horses, but it's still a good-looking truck. All right, great incentives right now at Veterans Ford, and their service department is unmatched. If you're unhappy with a Ford service department somewhere, trust me, go to Veterans Ford and tell them, hey, you're an MJ listener. There are also great incentives right now for new Veterans Ford service customers. Veterans Ford, go to the website. You'll see the coupons for service, or call them up and ask. It's Veterans Ford, Linebaugh on the Veterans Expressway. Tell them MJ sent you. And we're back in minutes. Final chunk. MJ Morning Show rolls next.
In Hillsborough, still dealing with...
Celebrate, you're going to open up one of the blue rectangle boxes later today.
What's that?
You're the one who told me it was National Macaroni and Cheese Day.
Oh, yeah, it is National Macaroni and Cheese Day.
Blue rectangle box.
I didn't put it together.
Well, clearly.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Kraft Macaroni and Cheese box, which Michelle is addicted to it. If it's like crack. What is it with you and Kraft Macaroni and Cheese?
I don't know. It just tastes so good. And
do you like the Velveeta cups?
No.
Mm.
No,
it has to just be the standard, the original.
Yeah,
that's it.
And she loves when some chalky clumps of powder are not fully mixed in.
No.
And gets all gritty in her teeth.
No.
She'll take a chunk of powder and take it out of the bowl and chop it up.
You know what? I once caught her with one of those white packets of the powdered cheese.
Yeah.
She had it lined up on a mirror, and she was using her American Express card, and she was like making little lines of Kraft Macaroni and Cheese powder.
Her whole face was yellow, and she was like, "What's up, guys? What's up?"
She had a $100 bill rolled up.
Yellow powder mustache.
It's all over. The orange Kraft Macaroni and Cheese powder.
What are you guys up to?
Nah, so today, we don't do many of these national days, but today is National Mac and Cheese Day, and Michelle, seriously, is addicted. You know the stories how like the crack dealers back in the early 80s, how they went through neighborhoods, the crack dealers, they were giving out free crack to get people hooked. Well, it turned out when Michelle was a kid, they were rolling through in the Kraft Macaroni and Cheese mobile, and they were throwing orange powder on the kids.
Hey kids, let me give you some orange powder.
Try some of this.
You're gonna be hooked for life.
Yeah, you know what? You give them a free sample, then you hook them, and then they come back, and then they become paying customers. Yeah. So, hey, Michelle, happy Mac and Cheese Day.
Thank you.
Does that mean you're going to be making a box of Kraft Macaroni and Cheese for lunch?
Maybe. We'll see what the day holds.
Is that your deal? All right. So, this is terrible. The Tampa Bay area, we've dropped 19 spots. We're going the wrong way. I got to be honest, I can't believe that we were even 19 spots higher. According to the Allstate Insurance, we have dropped 19 spots in the annual Best Drivers Report. All right, first of all, the fact that the Tampa Bay area could be anywhere near within 100 miles of the Best Driver Report is to me stunning. Yeah, so Allstate has put out their annual report, and it takes into consideration all kinds of factors, traffic accidents, population, all kinds of incidents. So they have a list of the Best Drivers Report among the 200 largest cities in the United States. And Tampa, we saw the biggest drop in 19 spots. Yeah, we're now 87 out of 200. The average number of collisions per year, I guess they factor all this in. So the average resident in the Tampa Bay area has a collision every 9.59 years. So the average in between wrecks, a car wreck, is 9.59 years on average.
Oh, I guess I'm doing all right. I haven't had an accident in a while.
What was the last accident? Was that when you rammed into the tree at the YMCA on Himes?
That was like back in 2000.
That's a while. That's 26 years ago.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a long time ago.
Yeah. So the best city, the safest drivers with the most amount of time in between collisions is Brownsville, Texas.
I don't know. Isn't Brownsville, Texas like
a border town?
It's a border. That's like a cartel smuggle town.
I've always heard, you know what? They're coming through tunnels.
That's right.
That's right. They're coming through underground tunnels. There's a toilet that you move aside at some little crappy dump over in Mexico, and it opens up underneath a tool shed in a backyard in Brownsville. It's like a 700-yard tunnel with railroad tracks and strung up lights.
Dude, I believe it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm far off. But Brownsville, Texas is apparently the safest city in the United States, coming in at number 1 with almost 15 years between collisions. But the Tampa area, we dropped 19 spots. All right, the fact that we're even in the top 100 safest drivers is an absolute shock to me, as I see maniacal wackos on the road every single day.
Yeah, it's laughable.
It is. It's unbelievable. And on a very sad note, speaking of our awful drivers, we had the item yesterday. Remember, we were tipped off that a road ranger had been killed.
Yeah.
And we had this on the show yesterday, and this had not been reported anywhere yet. So a road ranger that listens to our show texted Fester.
He kind of gave us the tip as we were talking about something else involving all of the traffic.
Oh, man.
Problems, wrecks that we've been having over the last couple of days.
Right.
And the road ranger, Adam, who listens every morning, said, hey, this happened, I think, was it Friday night, kind of at the I-75, I-275 Wishbone area in Wesley Chapel.
It was Sunday night.
Sunday night? Okay.
Yeah, it was Sunday night. So a road ranger was working a crash on I-75 and was struck by a drunk driver. This dude he's screwed. So this was about 8:30 p.m. Sunday night, and road rangers were assisting during a 2-vehicle crash on I-75, and a 24-year-old road ranger from Brandon was outside of his truck as a maniac drunk drove through the emergency area. They have the trucks with their flashing lights.
They always have the move over sign.
Move over, flashing lights.
The orange lights.
No, the road rangers now, they have red lights.
Do they?
Yeah. So the road rangers, they have, I want to say that their rear-facing lights are red. I think the front-facing lights are orange, but the rears are now red. They ought to put some blues in there, too, I'm telling you. They ought to mix maybe orange, blue, and red. But give them some trooper or some further law enforcement blues on the back there for visibility. But, I mean, can you imagine a 24-year-old kid? His life is not even in second gear yet, and he's taken out by a drunk driver. Turns out a 40-year-old Bradenton guy driving an Acura drove in between the 2 road ranger vehicles, and the road ranger, this FDOT road ranger, was killed. And it turns out the drunk driver, Darren Jenkins of Bradenton, had a blood alcohol breathalyzer test of 0.334.
Oh, no.
I don't know. That was the breath sample. And, of course, you are in a death like this, the hospital also is compelled by Florida law to get a blood sample as well, right? If there's a death involved, a suspected drunk driver has to give a blood sample as well.
I believe that's the case.
Yeah, I think that's Florida law. But his breathalyzer test was a 0.334. That is outrageous. That is what? Over 3 times the legal limit of a 0.08. And he has a 0.334. That is unbelievable. He has been charged with DUI manslaughter. I feel so bad. Our thoughts and prayers, our sympathies go out to the family of this 24-year-old road ranger, to all of the road rangers that are on our roads right now.
That's a dangerous job.
Oh, God.
Really, I just feel like people don't really respect how dangerous that job is.
Move the F over.
Give them the space.
For the road rangers.
I mean, they're out there helping people.
What did I say the other day? Remember, we're on the bridge, a road ranger is helping, and I move all the way over, and what did we notice?
Nobody else is moving over.
Cars are whizzing right by them in the number 4 lane, the right lane. The road ranger is helping a vehicle on the shoulder, and cars are still flying by and not moving over. That is a ticket. That is a moving violation. It's a big fine. It's points on your license.
It should be.
Move the F over for the road rangers, for the fire department, for police, FHP, sheriff's office, city police departments, and tow trucks, wreckers. Any tow truck that's on the side of the road, you are compelled to move over for wreckers, tow trucks, flatbeds on the side of the road. Move the F over. Listen, even a disabled vehicle. If it's a disabled vehicle, I believe with occupants present, you have to move over.
Just give them a lane, dude.
What are these people doing that fly by over the speed limit? So the law is that you have to move over, or you've got to drive, I believe, 20 miles below the posted speed. So if you're going to stay in the right lane or the left lane and you've got a disabled vehicle, tow truck, you've got emergency vehicles, road rangers on the shoulder, if let's say you're on the Howard Franklin right now and it's at 55 miles an hour, you've got to drop 20 miles below. You've got to pass them. If you're going to stay in the lane adjacent to these vehicles while they're dealing with emergencies on the shoulder, if it's 55 miles an hour, you've got to drop down to 35 miles an hour if you're going to stay in that lane, 20 miles below the posted speed limit. If you're on I-75 and the speed is 70, you got to drop down to 50. But just get the hell over. Just move over. And now we've got a 24-year-old road ranger plowed over and murdered by a drunk driver with a .334. It's just awful. Absolutely terrible. How do I segue, man? That's just a tough one. Hang on, let me grab Tyler in Tampa. Hey, Tyler, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Hey, MJ, long time no talk. I haven't seen you since you did a ride-along with me many years ago, back in the day when I was working for the sheriff's office.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Tyler, are you not a sheriff's office deputy anymore?
No, sir. Moved on, but have a lot of respect for the road rangers, man. Yesterday I had a flat tire on the veterans. One of them pulled over for me, and he literally had to call for a second truck because people were not moving over for us. So it was that flagrant that people aren't moving over. It's
unbelievable. So yesterday on the Veterans Expressway, north or south?
Heading north.
All right, and near what exit on the vet?
I think we were coming up on 9, like Hutchinson or something like that.
All right, so Hutchinson. All right, so you're on the side, the road ranger's helping, and cars are whizzing by on the right at full speed.
Full speed, with no room to work, no room to get safe. He literally had to call another truck to back up about 100 yards back just to get people to slow down. Dude. And I felt bad for him because, again, being former Leo, being out there on the road, I know exactly what it feels like to have those cars whizzing past you when you're trying to help somebody.
Wow.
It's terrifying how little, and it's sad because FHP drove right past, and they could be out there writing those tickets. I think we need to encourage that more, man. There needs to be more. This needs to be more of a priority. More of those folks are going to get killed.
Unbelievable. Tyler, thanks for checking in, man. I appreciate it.
Be safe out there, brother. Thanks for everything you do.
Thanks for listening.
The name of the road ranger was Antonio Marazita. And 24-year-old guy, Adam sent me a picture of Antonio with his newborn daughter. And this is the road ranger
so he's holding his newborn daughter.
And this is the road ranger that lost his life
at 24 years old.
24 years old. So sad.
Unbelievable. Again, tough segue.
Yeah.
Tough segue. All right, 9:45 at the MJ Morning Show.
What do you want to do?
Listen, I want to slow it down for a second.
Okay.
It's a tough segue, as I said. I mean, all right, so this is a little bit of a lighter deal. 55% of Americans have stopped posting on social media. Do you feel, listen, we had a story a while back, maybe in the last year. We had a story that we were at peak social media. Remember that?
Yeah.
So maybe a year ago, we're at peak social media and things were starting to, it seemed to be receding, that the interest. And now, here's a new study from Incogni. I'm guessing that's some tech company. And they're saying that millions of Americans are now rethinking how they use social media. And many are choosing to post less, share less, step back from the noise. Incogni, I guess that's a play on incognito. So Incogni is a personal data removal service that's spun off from the well-regarded Surfshark VPN.
Oh.
Yeah. The survey of multiple groups. So the boomers, 1946 to 1964, Gen X, 1965 to 1980, Gen Y, 1981 to 1996, Gen Z, 1997 to 2012.
It seems like everybody on my Instagram feed is now a creator. Somebody who goes out of their way to produce videos. But it seems like friends
aren't posting as
have
much.
kind of dropped off. Even on Facebook, the friends that do it seem to be the same group of 15 friends.
So you have a Facebook account?
Yeah, I have a Facebook account.
Does Allison?
She does, but hers is, I don't think she's updated hers in years.
I've never posted anything.
Yeah, but
Michelle is completely absent from social media.
Yeah.
Well, you'll look at stuff, you'll scroll.
Right.
You've got
Well, I went to a class at one of the kids' schools offered it where, you should know what social media is available for your kids and how it functions. And so they showed us all how to, sign up for it. We did Instagram, Facebook, maybe LinkedIn, something like that. I opened up all the accounts, but I don't post anything.
If for anything to squat your name, but
right.
I have a Facebook account and some people post on it with some degree of regularity, but for the most part, the vast majority of my friends never post on it or rarely post on it. And then most of the content is from businesses or creators or the local restaurant reviewer or something like that.
I've said this before that when I stop, I'm telling you right now, this will be a 100% bona fide fact. When I stop doing this radio show, I'm going to stop social media.
No, please don't say it. Please, no. Please.
Dude, you're going to miss all. All right, can you back it down?
What? MJ's eating pizza, and he's not going to show me a picture of it.
You're gonna miss great video posts like me lying down on the ground in the driveway at Tampa International Airport on Sunday morning. Did you see that video? I fly in from Fort Lauderdale from visiting my dad. I had a 6:30 Breeze flight, and we landed like 7:15, 7:20 or so. It's a quick flight. I think we had 41 minutes. So it was one of the longer flights. Yeah, typically it's like 35 to 38 minutes down. So coming back, we were, I think, 41 minutes. I land a little after 7 o'clock. Julian came to pick me up, and I like Blue Express. I walk right to Blue Express. Boom, it's it's the first loop in, so you don't have to go all the way around to the red. So Julian picks me up at Blue Express, and I walk out, and dude, it is a ghost. Oh, Fester, you're watching the video.
Yeah, there's nobody there.
I mean, it is a ghost town.
What time was this?
7:30 maybe. 7:20, 7:30, right in that zone. Sunday morning, Blue Express. I walk out of door 102 at Blue Express arrivals, and there is nobody. I mean, there is not one freaking car. It's like I'm in some dystopian end of the world movie. I mean, all humans disappeared. So what do?
What's wrong with you?
I'm standing in the middle of the four lanes there.
Is that Julian picking you up?
No, that's that airport. An airport service truck comes around, probably saying, "What is this idiot doing? Why is this guy?" So I lie down in the middle of the road at Tampa because there's no cars.
They have you on camera, right?
That's fine.
Right?
Hey, guess what? I have me on camera. I posted it on social media.
Tell me you're a threat to national security without telling me you're a threat to national security.
Okay.
Lay down on the pickup area of an airport.
All right. The video, I think it's the last thing I posted. The last thing on my Instagram is this video if you want to see it. Certified MJ Radio. That's Certified MJ Radio. Anyway, back to what I was saying. 55% of Americans have stopped posting on social media. They might still scroll, but they stop posting. And I'll tell you right now, when I'm done with this radio show, when it comes time to wrap things up, what, Michelle, why are you giving me the look?
I
just can't imagine my life without seeing you getting a free Slurpee on 7-Eleven.
Right.
I don't know what I'll do with myself.
You know what? I can't imagine what you will do if you didn't have this. I think you'd be on social media twice as much, maybe 5 times as much.
Hold on.
You'd have 4 more hours in a day to do it.
You think when I retire from doing this radio show that I'm going to be on social media more?
Yes.
Not a chance.
Yes. That'll be your only way to engage and.
What do you want?
Not a chance.
Huh?
All right. So people, I guess, are.
I think the regular people are engaging less with social media as far as posting their own stuff. But now there's so many, like I said, there's so many people who do it for a living or do it to create content that seems to be all that's in my feed.
Oh, I got a call. I got a text from the neighbor. Oh. So I finally, I mentioned this earlier. I finally got a text from the guy that knows the guy whose lights were on in the garage this morning when Michelle and I were coming to the studio at 5:20 this morning, and there were lights on. We just got nervous. It's like, man, I hope the car's not running in the freaking garage. You know, they have a glass-paneled garage, so you could see the lights in the garage. So I wrote the guy, hey, notice at 5:20. So I texted him, hey, Todd, thanks for caring. Just getting this. We'll check it out. So the good thing is they're alive. They haven't passed from carbon monoxide poisoning. So that's a good thing. All right, so they're alive. Maybe just a car malfunction. This is funny. Listen to this. Chipotle is opening their first restaurant in Mexico. Come on. Do they have Taco Bell in Mexico?
Ooh, I don't know.
Just out of curiosity. But really, the Mexicans need Chipotle in Mexico? Come on.
Maybe.
It's just called a restaurant there.
It's like opening up. It's like opening up Papa John's in Rome.
There are so according to AI.
Come on, you know what?
Despite 2 attempts,
what
in 1992 in Mexico City and 2007 in Monterey, there are no official Taco Bell locations in Mexico.
Look at that.
Americanized fast food chains failed because locals reject hard shell tacos and defrosted ground beef.
Okay, well there you have it.
Good luck, Chipotle.
Yeah. So Chipotle is going to open up their first restaurant in San Pedro Garcia, Nuevo León.
Oh, in Nuevo León?
Yeah. What that name?
Nuevo León's the state.
In San Pedro Garcia, Nuevo León, which is part of, wait a minute, there's more, which is part of the Monterrey metropolitan area.
Right.
So how many names does this place have?
Well, Nuevo León is like the state.
All right.
I was studying my Mexican map yesterday.
For what? For what reason?
Because it was on Reddit. It had and it was like Reddit had this here's all it was. It was like, I'm from Mexico, ask me anything, right? And the guy posted like a map of Mexico. And I have to admit, I am not well versed on the states of Mexico.
Me neither.
I opened up the map and I read all the states.
Jalisco.
That's one of them.
Jalisco.
That's one of them. You know,
yes.
and one Chihuahua and there's
Sinaloa.
And so
is there a Sinaloa where the cartel is from?
Nuevo León.
Or is that in Jalisco?
Nuevo León is one of the states. That's how I knew.
Where is El Chapo from?
He's dead.
Where?
He's in jail, isn't he?
Yeah, El Chapo's in Supermax in Florence, Colorado, I think. All right, we got to go, folks. Have a great Tuesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. And let's be careful out there.
The MJ Morning Show is protected under the laws of the United States and other countries. Unauthorized duplication, distribution, or exhibition may result in civil liability and criminal prosecution. All rights in this work are reserved for purposes of laws in all jurisdictions pertaining to data mining or AI training, including but not limited to Article 3 of Directive EU 2019-790. This work may not be used to train AI.
The Q105...